Wow.
Hey, everybody, welcome to One Up Weekend Live.
I'm just laughing because we now have a label warning.
We have a label warning.
That's great.
True.
The man has come for us.
They have. So, to the short version is, well, the short version is we actually got a message from somebody that we stream on the actual platform that while they do not wish to halt our creativity, they would like us to place a warning. So during our stream, do we have?
It says viewer discretion advised in the corner.
It does.
Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah, you have been warned. We have said this,
Wow.
and periodically through the show, I think I'm going to just. Oh wait, that's right. I have it flashing now.
Yeah, you got the job. Got the job done.
Like it's literally just like a quarter of the screen there, just in the corner. Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. Chad's already there. There we go. Hey, Chad, what's going on? So anyways, welcome to What Up Weekend Live. Like I said before, as you can see, we have Jamil here. We also have Seth here. Trey's got real life. He's got work he's got to do. And Gene also has real life. Otherwise, he'd be here this weekend. So you just get us. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I got boo-boo. I'm trying to
feel like I'm second place, man.
Well, we've invited you before, and I think, it was December when you were working like 18-hour days.
Every day.
Back to back.
Every day.
He'd go to work, he'd sleep in his car for 4 hours, go back to work for 8, go home, sleep for 4 hours, get back up, go to...
That's cute. You thought it was 4. That's actually generous.
Okay, from point of clock out to clock in, 4.
Oh, I had one of those days, too. That was fun.
No, Chad, we have real lives. I just carve out a little schedule to come here and talk shit for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like any responsible adult.
I'm saying.
There we go. All right. So
Today I responsibly went to the range with Chad, and I'm buying an AR soon.
are you?
I got a problem.
Uh-oh.
Had some fun, right?
Well, I had some home
You had an
pistols
itch?
always.
Oh, of course. Well, I saw your target you put up there, and you're like, a little rusty, but, you know.
I am. I can get a better grouping than that.
I know. I've seen it. It's scary. It's scary. Well, we went to the gun range in off Jupiter, and of course, John Wick 1, 2, whatever it was, just came out.
It was 2.
2. And so we were sitting there and we're shooting as we've always shot, and then we turn our guns to tilt that he does,
Yeah.
and suddenly the groupings got better.
Interesting.
And it was like,
The movie is accurate.
Neo has some training for us. Holy shit. So I was like, and that segues into it, the John Wick 3 trailer.
Yup.
Oh my God.
God bless John Wick.
I love how they're just, the trailer, they're just continuing it off of what
yeah.
the 2 was. You go, 5 seconds. You know, I was just like, and then,
like we're literally picking up the hour, in the hour he has left.
which is very smart. I think it's very good. And then the whole room stops and,
Yeah.
it says it has been instigated 14 million. I was like, when do you
He's
come?
in
when
New
do you-
York City.
When do you come out?
Yeah.
Oh, May 17th.
I know.
Yeah. Not that long.
No.
The first half of this year,
Thank God.
movie-wise, is going to be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Endgame, Spider-Man, you've got Captain Marvel, you've got John Wick 3, Deadly Assassins already, or is it Deadly Class already came
Deadly
out.
Class of TV show, yeah.
Yeah, but still, that was fantastic. I only got to see like one. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, they kind of go over the top.
He should be Sorcerer Supreme. That dude is cold-blooded. I went and found the comics.
Yeah. The comics
That
are
is
fucking-
light in comparison to the comims.
Yeah.
I did not realize how...
For anyone who watched Deadly Class, the show is like a super edited version of the comic book.
No.
Because the comic book is fucking nuts.
God, right.
Like, off the bat, the comic book is nuts. There's death and dismemberment and crazy shit, and it's great.
He plucks out an eyeball because you were looking at him.
Well,
Fantastic.
It's almost Kill Bill-ish, but it wasn't even... He didn't, like, use his fingers. He used his cane. He went, boop.
dude,
And then
when
puts it in front of his eye and goes, stop eyeballing me. I was like...
Oh.
This is in the comic. I'm just like, just spitting through, looking at different stuff. I'm just like, holy holy shit.
I don't know. One of my favorite scenes.
Anime can learn from this.
One of my favorite scenes, aside from Maria and her Day of the Dead outfit, cutting up cops, which is great.
With the katana, with the fans.
Yeah.
Holy
That
crap.
was awesome. So it's just,
It's like real life Mortal Kombat came around. Holy crap.
because they murdered the shit out of them. It was great. But no, it's just it's the teacher from Doctor Strange smacking old girl in the face. You're like, oh shit!
Yeah.
And she just smiles and licks the blood. I'm like, oh, we're doing that. Fuck, this show is gonna be great. This bitch is crazy
It
and
is.
racist. Oh, that's gonna be great. The Dixie Mafia. They call them.
Man.
Good show. Good show.
I'm excited to see what they do with it. I really am. So, if you haven't had a chance, guys, if you're friends with us or you already watched us, make sure you hit that share button, share us out. Let's get your friends in here. Commentary is always great. If you haven't watched the show, at least since the first of the year, commentary helps make our show. It really does. We've had such. At some point, memes are going to be created about some of the stuff. And we did the hashtag Make Jamil Great Again for like 2017. Hashtag Make Black Pillows Great Again. That was Frank. So it worked. It kind of worked. It didn't stick around. We didn't get the pillow made. We really need to get you a pillow made. So, Seth, figure there's a gigantic pillow.
Oh yeah.
His size, body pillow. Somebody's like the waifu pillow. But
Oh yeah.
no,
but not wifey.
but not wifey. Sasquatchy.
Husbandino.
Are we going Latino? No, it'll be
I don't know.
America. So we actually put together a bunch of lists of topics. One of them.
Ooh, we have a structure today.
No. By the way, there's food in there if you're hungry.
Greatly.
Take some. I got just a bunch of chicken nuggets. I was like, that works.
Heck yeah, man.
No, I tried to, and in doing so, Trey couldn't make it because of work. So he's like, see what happens when you try to put together structure. I'm sorry.
I mean, I've been saying you need structure. I'm just saying this would be great.
Well, then maybe you should start writing. I mean, welcome Seth, the new a new writer
The
with
new scripter of the show.
Yes, with One Up Weekend Live here.
I'm
Congratulations!
just
No,
gonna start
shut the
ripping.
fuck up. You volunteered. You've worked cons, haven't you learned before?
Man, I'm gonna start
Cheetos
ripping
for all of us.
any podcast, whatever it is. We'll just take the top 5 of those. Every podcast I find for that day, boom, that'll be your top 5 topics to talk about. Done.
Well, yeah. But we'll turn it dirty.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, we'll always
I
do.
can't control that.
The biggest topic I had, I'm gonna save it for a little bit later, is the Friar Festival
I still haven't watched either
documentaries.
one of those documentaries yet.
Whole-
I'm sorry, I was watching Punisher.
No, you're fine. But I'm saying, holy shit! Like
Oh no, it was bad.
between it was bad, but I got so much more information because save it.
You're the one who wants to have order.
Well, I want more people to be here because I would like more conversation. So
That seems
usually it takes like 15 minutes for people to go, oh yeah, that fucking show.
We're talking about.
Oh, by the way, Seth, I got your message here. All right, cool. All right, yeah.
I'm here. So I was just sharing. I was just making sure I put it on my, my social medias that we're just streaming.
People want,
Yeah.
yeah. It's Prince Harry over here. So we all got together last night.
Yeah.
Went out to Toyota Music Center area to
Love that. area.
Gloria's Latino cuisine or whatever. Met up,
Nice interior.
and then we went to, what was that bar that the girls like? Are you Prince Harry?
that was Bar Louie.
Bar Louie. Ginger,
It was weird,
waitress
though.
walks up, and it's a little dark in there. Of course, it's
Yeah.
the bar, and they have a live band, and she's just like, "You look just like Prince Harry." And I'm
But
like,
before she said that though, she paused
She-
for like a
well,
good
yeah.
10 seconds. It was kind of. I was like,
"Yeah."
The recognition pause of.
Well, I mean,
Well, it was kinda creepy,
He had
I
that.
didn't understand.
He had that suit jacket on and a white shirt, like you've seen Prince Harry do. The head full hair, and he's got the. He does look like Prince Harry. He's like a distant cousin. Anyway, so we're like, it's really him, and she's like, "What? No, don't tell me. I'll totally freak out." I was like, "No, actually, it's like a cousin." And she's like, "Oh my God, are you? What? She's like, "Are you?" I would believe that if y'all were security detail. So I stood up,
Yeah.
went back there, and put my hand up to my ear like Mr. President at the game, and just stood there and went, "We're all clear," and just stood there for a minute. And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, so she scurries off, but she come back every few seconds, and she's just right across from D's. Like, I think she's flirting. I think she. No. Well, I don't know.
How would you? If you saw somebody famous, I mean, are you gonna be like, oh, you know, like like one of your core, like, man, I would love to meet this person. You know, like,
I'm making a complete ass of myself.
Well,
yeah, you'd have like.
I'm kidding. I usually don't.
No, if you say we've all worked in the convention circuit long enough that we've met a lot of very famous people. Some,
but we all have that one that you're just like. If I met this person.
But my response is still going to be the same. You're still a person. I'm going to give you a compliment on the shit that I love, whatever it is you do that I enjoy, and let you get back to whatever you're doing because you're out not to meet me.
Right.
Like, I'm going to let you, I'm like, hey, I love doing blah. You're awesome. Get a handshake if I can and leave you the fuck alone.
Right.
Like, I don't think he came out here for me to talk to you.
I mean, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, those are like really big. I'm really big fans of theirs.
Yeah.
I always have. I love their arcs, love some of their stories, some of their back history or whatever. I've gotten to meet both of them. I didn't walk up and go, "Oh my God, it's HBK, sign my chest." No, I was just like,
you walk up and super kick his ass. Like,
do you see God now? No.
and then for Stone Cold, you just take beer and throw it at his ass.
Well,
see if he catches that shit.
I brought you this 6-pack, sir.
No, you throw it at his ass like he's in the goddamn ring. Stone Cold.
I wonder how many times in like a house show people have thrown beer at him and like, ping, you know, in the middle of a match.
And they get quietly escorted out.
Yes.
By security that beats them half to death.
That would be hilarious. So it really would. Ping. Stone Cold down. Stone Cold.
And that's why he retired.
He did. Well, I was actually watching this entire article of All Elite Wrestling, AEW, right?
Yeah.
I was reading all the articles that the Cody Rhodes and the twins, PWG, they're always got the frilly pants with the super. What are their goddamn names? Shit.
Sorry.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do. I'm just
Stop staring at me.
Oh.
I do.
Anyways, the
Matt.
other two guys.
And
No. I know him as the combo name. I don't know him as individual actually on top of me. What is their group name called? All right, fine. Either way, these two came together and they were given $100 million by the same guy who owns the Panthers football team, the same guy who owns this UK hockey team. Yes, right. UK's football team, soccer football. And to start a promotion, not to compete with WWE really, but just to have an alternative to it, because there's a lot of wrestlers that were all having issues or whatever. And so they were talking about all different wrestlers who were going to probably, or who would leave because they were, just starting the signing process and building out and stuff. And so, yeah, they were talking about all that. But I figured if anything, you've been excited about that. They don't have a TV deal yet, but it'd be kind of cool. I miss watching Cody Rhodes wrestle. I thought he was a good wrestler.
he's gotten better since he went independent.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to be like Stardust.
That was his best work, bitch.
Quiet way to like get these out.
By the way,
No, you don't have to be quiet.
did you mean the Young Bucks?
Young Bucks, thank you. I knew it was something Bucks. I didn't know if it was like Wild Bucks, Hookah Bucks. I don't
The
know.
Aged Bucks. No.
No Szechuan?
So this was actually my Christmas present from Seth.
Yes.
The little one-up at batteries, and when you click it, it lights up like
Copyright
a... Like,
infringement.
no, this is not the one-up. This is the one-up. Not the one-up. That's the one-up.
Yeah.
Eyeballs make a difference.
Big difference.
You cannot tell me that a mushroom is going to be a copyright. Mushroom with eyeballs and representation of that, yes, but, no.
Wow.
There, is that better?
So much better.
Would you like...
Covering it up.
I'm good right now.
Gonna hear like every crunch.
I do it every episode. What are you talking about? When we had pasta.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
Careful, that might be some hentai.
Sounded really awkward.
So I just got back from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
The canon Broly, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Dude, phenomenal. Production, you could tell they had some money.
They made $7 million their opening night,
Dude, it's insane.
which I think is the highest grossing opening night for any animated related film that came out in the theater, which is not that many, but it is the highest.
Is that in America or is that also in
Oh, that was just US based. I don't know what. To be honest, the best person to ever find those facts is that man right there.
What am I checking?
The Dragon Ball Z Broly that came out had a U.S.-based $7 million opening night. I don't know what they did on a international scale. You're always the best to find those. So,
Give me a few minutes. Talk amongst yourselves.
anyways, how's the chicken nuggets?
Wait, she doesn't know.
Thank you for this. This is really cool.
Yeah.
So we've got some really cool things. We got a painting, which is not in camera here, but we'll make sure we'll get to here. That was done by a fan of ours. She's really good too. She did us a Groot one.
The Venture Group?
Yeah, well, the Groot and then the one above it.
Oh.
Okay, you look like you have an answer.
No, what was the total question? What
was it? Did they do anything? What was their total income?
They have
like
a
7
record
million.
in Japan.
domestic total so far is 12 million.
Wow, that's even more higher. Yeah.
Foreign total is 57. So they're at 70 worldwide.
Okay, Sony, you did a good job there with Funimation. I'll give you credit.
No kidding.
I mean, the production quality is really good. So,
Oh,
and they
it
made
is.
it canon, so a lot more people went to it compared to the old one they did.
I mean, it's only been out for like, what, a couple days now?
Earthquake.
A week?
Yeah. It's not bad. It's number 7 of anime movies released in theaters.
Hey, what's up, Nathan?
Really? Only 7? Is it behind some Miyazaki films, I guess?
No, actually.
What's it behind?
Ponyo,
That's Miyazaki.
that's just number 6. Pokemon 3 the movie, The Secret World of Ariete, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, Pokemon the movie 2000, Pokemon the first movie. So a shit ton of Pokemon.
Pokemon, I could,
Pokemon, I
yeah,
get it,
okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
keep forgetting about that. Pokemon's a thing. I keep forgetting that.
It's in fact a thing.
It is, in fact, a thing.
Like the Miyazaki stuff, Howls and Spirited Away and all that is like dropping below that, yeah.
Yeah, Spirited Away was a really good movie. Very emotional movie. So,
I guess it just proves you don't have to have plot to be good.
No.
Damn.
I don't. I thought DC proved that with Batman v Superman. I will always take that fucking shot. Fuck that movie.
so this is actually part of one of our
Yeah,
topics.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, good
Segway, bitch.
Man, we segued twice so far.
You goddamn right. Professional.
Nailing it.
So comicbooks.com had a report that came out. It was actually one of their top 10 things as far as news, that the WB is going to continue with the current direction of the directors for all the DC movies. When it was brought up, evidently in some particular meeting, don't know when, where, or how, the concept of using the Marvel template, game plan,
Formula.
whatever you want to call it,
Game
formula.
plan of making movies that link together to create a
Correct.
universe.
It was immediately turned down as not long-lived. A long-lived.
I mean, it's been 10 years.
It's
11 now.
been 11 years,
Yeah.
and
Pretty sure it's
I'm
still
pretty
going
sure
strong.
that
Several
Black
billion
Panther.
dollars.
I think Black Panther still crushed everything
yeah.
that DC did. If you combine all of DC, Black Panther crushed it collectively.
I don't know about
not
all
that
together.
high.
They
Not
did
that high.
really
I
fucking.
mean-
They broke $1 billion, so that
No,
was really
Christopher
nice.
Nolan and Batman's did really well, but I don't know
Yeah.
if you can
Well,
combine.
I mean, wait, okay. To be fair, if we're breaking down throughout the entire history of Warner Brothers movies,
Keep talking. I gotta
that's
grab something.
insane.
Oh, yeah.
They've been knocking out of the park since like Superman 1.
True.
So
True.
if we're just keeping it to like recent DC stuff,
Oh, well, okay, yeah, then. Probably. I
Black
believe
Panther crushed Batman v Superman domestic.
that. Oh,
Like
hands down.
it was creepy.
No doubt. No,
And-
not creepy. It was
and-
well deserved.
Well, except for Batman v Superman had a really great opening weekend, and then it just fell off directly after that.
Because it didn't have good word of mouth.
Because the word of mouth of that movie sucked.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing that could save that
Nope.
movie at all.
I mean,
Like long term, it had no legs. Jesus Christ.
Ben Affleck looked good as Batman.
Ben Affleck was a fine Batman. What he was not, however, good enough to keep that movie going. Yeah, Black Panther domestic total is $700 million. The nearest DC movie is The Dark Knight
Yeah.
at 4. Dark Knight Rises at 6.
Oh, man.
Wonder Woman at 7.
Oh, there you go.
Good for you, Wonder Woman. Mm-hmm. And then we got to keep going for a bit.
Where was Aquaman? Is it even in there?
You're adorable. Batman v Superman is at 17. Aquaman is at 24.
Oh.
Aquaman is only at 296 million.
And Aquaman wasn't a bad movie.
I haven't seen it. Jinx.
It actually was not a bad movie. My son saw it. He actually came to me and said, not as good as Wonder Woman, but way the hell better than everything else.
That's
I was
not
like,
hard though.
well, he said it actually had plot. It actually had story.
Again,
You got to actually, because he's actually an Aquaman fan. He was actually
Having
Aquaman.
a conceptualized idea.
Well, he was an Aquaman fan because of the DC fighting games that came out. He was like, man, that's kind of cool.
Injustice,
and then
yeah.
he was like, went and looked into the comics, and he was like, okay. He started later, like 52.
yeah. Depending on how far back you go, it gets either really cheesy or really good.
Yeah.
He got into the good, not the cheesy. I told him he should go read the cheesy to understand what we suffered through.
Most of the cheesy was just fucking Super Friends.
Yeah, it was.
Super Friends was the worst.
I talked to whales.
Meanwhile, Aquaman, you know, used to could fly, could lift 75 tons.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Aquaman was a
Right.
beast.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He went toe to toe with Superman. I don't know how many times.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Then they nerfed him.
Wah, wah, wah.
They did.
Too much mercury in the water, ocean people. It's an environmental issue. You have weakened Aquaman.
Yeah, no. Black Panther killed the ever loving shit out of every DC movie. Jesus Christ.
Why is it not transferred over?
It's just that's just brutal. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the shit out of Black Panther. It was a great movie, but Black Panther's like that's his first major appearance in anything.
No.
I mean, Civil War.
Yeah.
But it's his first solo thing ever.
Right.
I mean, Batman has 75 years of history. I don't know how many versions on TV and various media,
Oh, yeah.
cartoons, live action, movies and TV, and yeah, murder.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Batman animated series, I don't think Batman would not have stayed as relevant as it did.
Oh yeah.
Because it.
I think the animated series helped, but unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, Tim Burton's 89 Batman just catapulted it back into
Well,
the
no, that's what
twilight.
brought the animated
yeah.
series into play. But I mean, to be honest, it was when we got past the Tim Burtons, it kind of took a little bit of a.
Oh, to be
No,
fair,
hiatus.
if you go watch the Tim Burtons right now, they're crap. Like the shine.
They did not hold up.
Yeah, no. 89 Batman feels like it was a Batman made in 1989. Like it just no, dear God, no, it's so horrible. And it's not because I hate Tim Burton. I do, but that's not why I dislike this.
So I'm not biased at all.
I know I'm completely not biased. I love quite a few Tim Burton things, despite the fact that Tim Burton did them.
Bad goes. Wonder Woman rocked. It was amazing to see how much better it would have been in the other current DC movies. Animated DC is pretty damn good, though. And yes.
Yeah, no, they kill it.
Animated DC is really good, but some of their writing, like the past 5 of them, have been really just what the fuck.
When they did the Justice League animated series, they made the 2 up. And they had the first one, which was just the main characters in the extended universe. I didn't mind the extended universe. I actually thought that was great. I just hated that there was no big battles. It was episode at a time. There wasn't really any like broken out stuff like you would see in Batman. You know, where you'll have 3 episodes to go through a story.
Yeah.
Like that made that I enjoyed that. Of course, I hated it as a kid because you had to wait next week. And you're like, oh, damn it, Saturday morning, fucks kids.
Like you didn't have
That's
to
anime,
wait,
man.
Yeah, like you didn't have to wait till for the fucking Dark Phoenix.
I have been
saga.
spoiled by streaming, sir.
Dude, I still have to wait every week for the new episodes of. What am I watching right now?
Yeah, I just binged all of
He did.
The Punisher in the last 24
nice.
hours. I'm good.
So Punisher.
That was good.
I have literally been following your posts as you're like, why would you make Frank mad? Why would you do that?
Like
First off,
it's a fair question. You know he's the Punisher. There's no longer a curiosity of, oh, this is just a random guy. No, motherfucker, you know he's the goddamn Punisher. You know what the fuck he can do.
Okay, rating 1 out of 10.
10.
Fantastic.
Wow.
And that's 10.
He's
for-
very picky too. So.
I'm super picky, and I'm not. I love the Punisher, but I will freely say I love characters who have shitty movies, like Batman, Superman, the Spider-Man movies, like the 3 or 4 in the middle there. Amazing, and that third one from Raimi. Good God.
Yeah.
And Nathan, I totally agree with you. I'll just interrupt here. He said, to be honest, most DC movies are better than the travesty of the Green Lantern movie. But don't worry, Deadpool fixed that.
You know what though? You know what though? After how shitty fucking Batman v Superman was, I'd rather watch Green fucking Lantern again.
At least he was still funny.
It was funny.
Right. Well,
it was
that's Ryan
bad.
Reynolds, yeah.
It was still funny.
It was bad, but it was funny. It was horrid. It was a horrible fucking movie. I'm not by any means saying that Green Lantern was a good movie. I am, however, saying that amongst the things that DC's done in the last, we'll say 10 years, Green Lantern's not the fucking worst.
No.
Like, not even close. Batman v Superman, Justice League sucked so much ass. Cyborg's shitty fucking CGI. The shitty CGI villain. I like how we build the Amazons up in Wonder Woman just to have them get decimated by one dude who didn't break a sweat in a 4-minute sequence. Just really? Yeah, no. Green Lantern was bad. DC just keeps on proving they can make worse.
So bad, true. Yeah, but true. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the name of the new DC show that they're putting together right now, and I gotta go find it here because
another DC show.
Yeah, so after Titans,
I just watched
under
Titans.
Titans,
There's Doom
Success. That's what it was.
Doom Patrol looks funny.
Oh yeah, Doom
I don't know if that was supposed to be a comedy or what, but when I saw Cyborg, I was like, it's a better Cyborg than the movie.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a straight up.
They used practical effects.
They did, but
they didn't rely on CGI to make all of it, which makes it look like shit.
When you have a movie so bad, you go, okay, we just got to make fun of him for a while.
Like Doom Patrol was one of the best episodes of Titans. That's how they introduced him in an episode of Titans, and I was like, oh, okay, I want to know more about this group. Y'all are fucking cool. Y'all are weird. And is that Brendan Fraser? That is in fact Brendan Fraser as the voice of Machine Man or something. So that's cool.
Welcome back, Brendan Fraser.
Right.
But but again, Titans sucked so much ass.
So the only reason, and my son actually asked me,
did you watch Titans?
I have not.
It's
I'm
gonna spare myself.
Okay.
No. Okay. Do you like DC comic books and DC stuff?
Yeah, more Marvel.
That's fair. I'm also more of a Marvel, but I like some DC stuff.
Of course.
And I know enough Batman to be a headache to anyone. And my favorite Robin has always been Dick Grayson. Because Dick Grayson was the backflippy, acrobatic for no good goddamn reason. Just do a backflip because you can. And
I mean, in this today's society, that'd be good. Yeah, he fit right in.
Yeah. He was parkouring before it was cool. like 30 years. And they got like zero of that in the show. Like he is.
Keep talking. I gotta get that file over here. It's not transferring, so let me go fix it.
What file is it?
My Fryer stuff.
Oh, the Firefest stuff.
Yeah.
It was a fest. It sucked.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure it sucked, and there's criminal charges. Like that's pretty bad. Like when the guy throwing it gets charged with fraud. That's pretty fucking bad.
It can get much worse.
Yeah, but no, Titans was just bad, and then the season finale felt like just another episode ending.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, because they felt like they were like being clever, like, oh yeah, this will get people to hook when they're like with the first trailer for it. I knew from the first trailer, I was like, I want anything to do with this because the edgiest thing they were like, oh man, we're gonna get people fuck Batman. Okay. Clearly, you're just okay. That's the extent of it. That's
like This was clearly we're going to try to be edgy for edgy's sake for no good reason. We're gonna have like Dick Grayson be super fucking sadistic and violent, but then be like, well, Batman was getting too violent. Bitch, what? You just shattered a guy's kneecap and kicked the guy's groin so hard he's coughing up testicles for the next week. But Batman's gotten violent? Is he just straight murdering people? Did he replace the bat symbol with a skull? Because I'll watch that.
Hey, a Red Hood would be cool.
Then that would be Punisher.
No. Punisher has way better writing.
Yeah, wow.
Like the 2 seasons of Punisher is really good fucking writing. Like,
so looking at the DC Universe website, this is the streaming service that DC putting together, right? There are a few things I would actually get this for, and it's mainly because my son was really interested in like right here the Superman versus the Elites in 2012. That was a really good series, I thought.
Oh, well, that was wasn't it just an animated movie?
Yeah, but that's all he wants of the animated series. That's all he wants out
of the damn movie.
No, they got the new Justice, Justice.
I have it on my Plex. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I'll save you the $12.99 a month and just give you the damn movie.
The new Young Justice.
I'll add them to my Plex.
Dick Grayson and Titans.
Hang on, I'm trying to get more here.
Murder
equals murder. Dick Grayson and Titans equals murder hobo. Not inaccurate.
Yeah, about right.
Like, they killed a shit ton of people in that show. All of them. Like, hobos? Seriously. Like, they were all murder hobos. Everywhere they went, they were dead bodies. I'm like, Jesus Christ, can y'all chill? Y'all are supposed to be the cool guys who are like cheerful. What the fuck is this shit? Goddamn, this is dark.
You mean they're not Hawk and Dove?
Hey, man.
Hawk and Dove was the worst 2 episodes of any television I've ever seen in my entire life.
You said this last time, but I can't help it because it's too good. It's just
Okay, Titans is like 10 or 11 episodes. 2 of these episodes focus on 2 characters, Hawk and Dove, who are not Titans,
Nor
who
heroes.
don't like Dick Grayson
Okay.
at all.
Well, one of them likes him, one of them really hates him. But
True.
it's 2 completely random episodes thrown into the middle of these seasons that are only minorly, tangentially attached to the previous story.
Oh.
Like you
It's
get
just
to
it's to keep the series going another episode
it's,
without
it's,
telling
it's,
more
it's
story.
Fill
literally
it to
padding.
12.
It's literally padding it to get 11.
Right.
Like you could have dropped these 2 episodes and not a fucking thing would have changed in the damn story.
Nope.
That's-
Like they literally got to a really dramatic part in the story that was actually really good. It was a really good part in the story, and then Hawk and Dove episode. And I just sat there and went, "We're gonna spend 45 minutes watching these 2 fucking. Oh my god, why am I watching this show?"
One's a drug addict. The other's in love with Dick.
Grayson, not Hawks.
And then one flies over an edge.
Oh.
It forgets
That
to
was the
flap.
first time. They
Yeah,
showed it
but
later.
forgets to flap their wings.
She can't actually fly.
No, they can't.
He can't actually do anything. They can't actually.
And
be
Hawk
entertaining.
can't fight for shit in this. At least in the animated series, he could fight. Here, he can't.
Like
He gets his ass kicked.
teenage
like,
Raven fought better than Hawk.
That's saying something.
The Punisher's dead kids fought better than Hawk.
Too soon, bro.
Oh shit, that was 2015 when that show came out.
I know.
His kids have been dead for a while.
And he's still pissed. I know. I'd be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's super pissed. But no, season 2 of The Punisher is amazing. I don't know what it is with the Netflix shows, but they do really well with the villains. Like, because I think they figured out you have to have a really good villain to have a really good hero.
Right.
Because without a good villain, who cares?
Oh, of course.
Like, we've had Spider-Man movies that prove that you can just have a shitty villain and I don't give a fuck about your movie. Like,
It feels like Spider-Man films that if you have a really good villain, like Doc Ock, I thought was a great
Doc
villain.
Ock was a great villain.
But I thought the Spider-Man in that was subpar.
Yeah, but you didn't watch it for...
No, you watched it for Doc Ock's arm to go, damn, that's
you
cool.
watched it for Doc Ock, and he did... Toby did fine as Spider-Man. His Peter Parker sucked.
Yes.
Well, until he did his black dance.
That was 70s disco, bitch. Don't attribute it to black people.
No, the black, not black dance. God, no. The black clothes dance.
That's racist. Damn.
Gillette apologizes.
Oh, God.
The best a man can get, no the fuck we can.
Apparently not to them.
What's up, Corey?
Oh, God, yeah, that guy who played Hawk did play fucking Aquaman in Smallville. It showed.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
It's been a while since
Well,
I've seen-
I haven't seen Smallville until I turned it off TV and never turned it back on.
WB likes to recycle them motherfuckers. Like, oh, no, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. I freaked out when I saw fucking Lana fucking from the original Superman show on fucking Punisher Season 2.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, 1, holy shit, you got old. Holy shit, you're scary looking when you get pissy. Fuck, that's impressive. Man, you're going to have to die this season. Frank's going to have to kill your ass.
Well, I have not gotten a chance to sit and actually watch it. So as soon as I do, I know I'm gonna be like you and not be able to turn it off.
Yeah, I made a mistake like Friday when it came out. I watched an episode before I went through it. I was like, oh, I'll just get to the first episode. They'll throw out some setup for storylines. I'll be good. I'm not going to be... No.
Nope, suck.
Frank kills like 4 people before the credits roll. Before the first credits for the first episode, he's murdered 5 people.
And this can't be a spoiler because we're not telling you how.
He was the one,
He's creative. Yes, Tom Holland is the
the
best
one
part.
that was promised.
Accurate. He is the one that was promised. He
No
is
lie.
the spider.
Yeah.
He fits a good Peter Parker, and he fits a good
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
and he's the first to do both.
yes,
And they
very
had the
well.
athletic ability to pull off
Oh,
the
yeah.
stunts. He's a gymnast,
He
which
is.
is even better.
He is the best Peter Parker, and he is the best Spider-Man. He's the best both.
So that did drop.
Yeah, the trailer dropped.
The
yep.
trailer
Yeah.
dropped, which I don't. Okay, correct me if I'm
Spoiler
wrong. Hang
alert,
on,
Spider-Man survives.
yeah, right. And so does May. And but
yeah.
you don't.
I mean, we never saw May go poof.
We never saw
Peter
Mega.
go poof.
Yeah.
And Code Freak actually pointed this out, and he goes, "You know, the one thing you didn't see in this trailer was Iron Man, but you saw
Right.
Happy.
It's a Spider-Man movie.
Hang on.
I don't expect to see Iron Man.
Well, we did in the first one, but
We
sure
did,
enough,
yeah.
there he was.
He was in one. Calm down.
Hey man,
Hang on.
Hey man,
But-
Aunt
There've been
May
like
and Tony
6.
Stark. I ship it. Aunt May and Tony Stark. I ship it.
Go watch a 90s movie. I'm pretty sure they hooked up several times in those movies. You can just go watch them then.
But I don't know if Marvel actually was like totally okay with this. or
No,
this was-
I can tell you, if I have
Yeah.
ever read anything about Kevin Feige, he hated when that trailer dropped.
Oh, I bet he would.
hated when Sony announced that there was a Spider-Man movie this summer, before the trailer ever dropped, because Kevin Feige likes a secret.
Yeah.
He likes to keep you guessing about what the fuck's happening.
Right.
And the fact that he couldn't keep you guessing, if you had any intelligence at all, or read anything, you understood that there was a Spider-Man movie 2 months after
Endgame.
the fourth one. Like, yeah, you kind of knew how that was going to go. I'm pretty sure the trailer didn't make him any happier. And
I mean, but
It
was really
Kenneth had it right. Sorry, I'm talking about the old Spider-Man. The new one, he's the right age, not some sad man boy.
yeah,
or at least he looks the right age.
Yeah,
He's like
he-
23.
he
I know,
is.
but I mean,
He
comparatively,
still looks the right age.
he does.
comparatively, yes, you're absolutely
Yes,
right.
comparatively,
He has a baby
looked,
face,
because
thankfully.
Tobey Maguire looked like a fucking man baby.
He did. Andrew Garfield.
Bitch, you are not in high school. Bitch, that's Joe Manganiello you're fighting as fucking Flash Thompson. Motherfucker, he's 60. The fuck are you doing? I'll be goddamned if you were fucking 16. And Kirsten Dunst, you have apparently played the same goddamn age since apparently right after Interview with the Vampire. No one buys it anymore. We know how old you are. Interview with was in 94, bitch.
Remember, she had to just bring it.
Was that her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was her.
yeah,
I just remember Gabrielle Union. So.
yeah.
I completely forgot about Kirsten Dunst in that movie.
She was not the main attraction to most.
But no, Far From
But yeah,
Home
Far From
looks fucking amazing.
It does.
Yes, Mysterio looks like he will be fun.
Oh yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
Oh,
Which
man.
was, I mean, I wouldn't have thought of it, but it looks
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Well,
Like in the outfit, he looks like he's very.
Well, one, I would never think to see Mysterio ever in a movie.
Oh yeah. Never, dude.
Well, that
like-
was a question that came out in the beginning because in the comics and in the anime series, he was all smoke and mirrors.
Right.
This one, he seems to be part of like
I'm
Doctor
wondering-
Strange's
No, I'm
universe.
still going smoke and
curious.
mirrors.
You still
You
He made some really elaborate smoke and mirrors.
well. Are you thinking that
There's an
this-
entire Daredevil run where you find that Mysterio's a villain, and it is possibly, arguably, one of the best 7 issues of Daredevil you'll ever read. It's Peter Parker. It's Mysterio deciding that he was the long end of the story is that Mysterio's dying, and he wants to go out on top as having broken the superhero.
Yeah.
And he wants to do Spider-Man, but then he realizes that the Spider-Man who's around at that point is a clone, and he doesn't want a clone, so he picks the next best thing, which is Daredevil. So he drives Daredevil fucking nuts for 7 issues. Like, has Daredevil beating the shit out of Black Widow, has him thinking about killing a fucking baby. Like, he pushes him to the fucking limits. And finally, Daredevil kills him. And it's just one of these, holy shit, you made Mysterio cool. Yeah. And then you killed him. Dicks.
So
Thanks, Kevin Smith. You ass munch. You made him actually interesting for 7 issues. And then he dead. Great.
Hey man, it's all about leaving that impression. Gotta leave that lasting impression for when they reboot it again. You know.
Well, welcome to the reboot. No, so we know that they're
man.
They're supposed to be fighting the elementals.
Yeah.
That's what this is supposed to be about. But we don't know if this is my theory on it is
Elementals what?
Yeah,
the four elementals is what their
Is
the
that
villain is in the movie evidently.
I don't.
You mean
There's an elemental?
Hydro Man, Sandman?
I mean, those are yeah.
So, some kind of group, the elementals. That's,
Huh.
yeah,
I don't
That's-
remember that being.
I'm
a
pretty
group in
sure.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't remember them being a group.
I don't know. Remember,
I mean, they could make it for this.
but that's the synopsis that
Yeah.
it was showing because you see him battling some kind of sand or dirt,
Right.
and then he goes against water, and then he
or
gets.
it's Mysterio being a
That's
dick.
what
Oh,
my
oh,
theory
yeah.
is. That my theory is it's all Mysterio because he wants to be a superhero and be all popular.
I can see that, but I
Right.
could also see like how they set up in Doctor Strange. You know, like they don't have to go through the full training and stuff like that, and because that one guy just got enough, knowledge to fix his.
So we're
back or
saying
whatever.
Mysterio has-
And Mysterio's
has the
just,
secret
like,
arts that
just-
we're-
the way they're animating it, I don't know.
you
man.
know, they could do that.
Mysterio was really good at effects.
Yeah,
Like,
I get that.
like it's the reason why he's not in DC.
damn. Callback bird. Nice one. But no, Far From Home looks awesome. It looked funny as shit. He left his suit home, and we got a guest appearance by Nick Goddamn Fury.
Yep.
Which is out of nowhere to see that. Big boy go down, and then like, you hear his voice, and you're like, well, there's another one that's not dead.
He's back.
So we know 2 come back. So we know something's gonna happen.
Sony.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, maybe it happened before. No, motherfucker.
No, this is after.
Well,
let it go.
Yeah, but you've got everybody and their mama trying to do their theories, which we're not gonna.
No, we can do theories if you want to. I just get tired of theories.
It got really ridiculous. So comicbook.com, like I love that website, I really do. But they have this one theory that Peter Parker never actually got off the bus, and this has all been the delusion of a time war. And I was just like, okay, now you're starting to reach a little bit. Now you want to affect a really good movie.
Like you're affecting
Spider-Man falling into Iron Man's arms and going, I don't want to go.
You're affecting my in-game story.
Yes.
Because you don't want to say that Sony is a dick and release a trailer that ruined the ending of Endgame. When you could just say Sony's a dick, because we've got 30 plus years of them being dicks about shit. So much less the last 5 years of them being dicks with dealing with Marvel.
My theory on why Sony did this.
Because they're dicks.
No. Oh, yes, but here's
because
why.
they want to sell tickets and merch and raise stock prices.
I wonder if that's like an internal struggle now.
Hey, Kevin Feige, we want to make Venom a part of your MCU universe. Oh, hell no. Okay. Release the trailer.
Yeah, the timeline's off of that because he said no to Venom before they even started filming.
I'm just saying that would be the perfect way to come back at it and be like, huh?
To be fair, they've had this Spider-Man on the books since they announced Homecoming.
Right, but they've also had Black Panther on the books. They had it.
No, I meant Sony. I'm only talking about Sony right now.
Okay, no, I'm saying, but
the
even Marvel had Black Panther on part 2 on the books.
That doesn't mean that T'Challa's back because Black Panther is a mantle that can be passed from one person to another. Spider-Man is not. Sure, he's been Black Panther.
Well, we did talk about the spider coming out when every time somebody dies, we got to pull him out. So we could have had the first Black Spider-Man.
Yeah,
because that could have been.
There was that reference.
Great. Far From Home, that could have made sense.
Yeah.
Who knows? By the way, Sony, that's a great transition. Whenever Mr. Tom Holland doesn't want to play Spider-Man, you don't just reboot the same
Miles,
thing.
Bitch.
I just want transfer it to Miles.
There you go.
It's canon, okay? It's a thing. Sort I know you don't understand canon, but try.
Look, I'm gonna need you to stop being so logical when you're talking about Sony.
I think after the success of Spider-Verse,
here we go.
I think Miles has become more of a relevant potential opportunity.
I think Miles was possibly a better Spider-Man before Into the Spider-Verse, but Into the Spider-Verse made everyone go, "Oh, holy shit!"
Right.
That was the one that got everyone and their mother going, that was really cool.
Oh, yeah. Miles Morales?
Yeah.
That's the one we're talking about. Chad goes, Hydron was Lord of Waters. Magnum was Lord of Earth. Hellfire was Wielder of Flame. And was it Zephyr? Zephyr was the Mistress of Wind. Yeah,
those are not Spider-Man villains.
Yeah,
they're not. Like, really, Sandman, Hydro Man, those are really actual Spider-Man villains.
Right.
Like, we're talking about people that Sony would have access to.
Yes.
That'd be Sandman, that they've already used him once.
Right.
Hydro Man.
Which I thought was a good rendition of Sandman. I thought he did a really good job. He even looked the part very well compared to like not even the comics. Excuse me. He did the comics, but the animated series.
Right.
Which a lot of like my kids compared it to because that's what they did before.
Yeah.
They grew up with that before, and then they got introduced to comics because I wasn't going to let them touch my nice comics.
Don't blame me.
Digital bitch.
Well, that is true, but didn't have to buy them again.
Yeah, okay.
I like paperback.
Talk to me after the show.
Okay, fair enough.
Just saying. No, Far From Home looks awesome. Like, it looked fun as shit. It had the Ramones in it. Just chill. And Nick Fury and
that
Spider-Man looking awesome.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if Aunt May's like trying to like okay.
Well, that's the thing.
Spider-Man. I can deal with this.
The whole
she clearly makes some money off.
She's clearly good at it. She's clearly okay with it.
She's like, I'll be your PR rep.
Well, I don't know if she's okay with it, but she's at least accepted it.
Right.
Like with the trailer where you open up a suitcase and it's got the Spider-Man in there. You forgot this.
That's right.
And she picks up fruit. I don't give two fucks here if you were Spider-Man.
I don't give a shit about your Spider-Man PJs.
I was actually waiting for him to be like, my pajamas. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I was hoping he was going to do that.
That would involve Peter Parker being quick on his toes. And unless someone's throwing a car at him, he can't really be that fast with comebacks.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Which I love that after so many years, they're finally like, look, Peter just gets really scared. So
Yeah.
he cracks jokes when he's nervous. I'm like, yeah, we noticed that. Thanks for finally saying it. We kind of figured that out after all those years of him nearly dying, but having the best comebacks ever.
He does. So let's take a look at this. Sony did the right thing by letting Marvel produce the film, right?
Oh, yeah.
Actually develop the film around the character. So why in the world would WB, DC, tell them that is not a long-lived game
Because
plan?
DC
Why they won't?
refuses to
They
do
don't-
anything that Marvel does.
They don't want to be the same.
They're still considering it that
You could totally create your own realm, but the foundation, if you just kept
The foundation is just good storytelling.
Yeah,
well,
right.
well,
Absolutely.
yeah, but the
Character
foundation, if you built the foundation and did the character build, that's what we're talking about. They did the actual character build.
The problem with DC doing what Marvel did is that DC's missing the one thing Marvel has.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige,
No,
yes.
no, they literally need someone who knows the comic books that well and that in depth.
And has enough power to
Has
make it
a
happen.
vision.
Kevin Feige didn't just get the power.
No,
They
he
just-
earned it.
He earned
He
it
earned
through
it,
years
definitely.
of being an associate producer and executive
Yeah.
producer of other shit from Sony
Yep.
and Marvel and all this other shit.
Yeah.
He earned it. So, but what they don't have at DC is someone who has that same position and same role and is willing to put his ass on the line and go,
Yep.
no, you're doing this.
Yep.
This needs to be. You can do whatever you want in your story, but I need this, 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 and this to happen. This
We
is where
had-
your
we
character
had
needs to
hope.
be at the end of it.
And of course, I feel very horrible that the original director of the
I feel horrible for the reason not that he was off it. Like the fact that he. Wait, what were we talking about?
Yeah.
I'm talking about DC. I'm talking about the big film that Josh Whedon had to come in on. I feel horrible that he lost, everything he had to deal with his family.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
And then Josh Whedon tried to come in, and then all the reshoots to try to make it better.
Right.
Right.
He joshed
Question
it.
Yeah. Question is, would Josh be
No.
an equivalent to make it better, or not a Feige? Because that's going to be really difficult to find. Feige's
Well,
like,
but,
Yeah,
but
man.
you need someone who has
DC,
that-
hire Sasquatch, hire Jamil, he'll help you.
You don't want that because I'm gonna have you kill Superman and leave his ass dead.
Hey,
Probably gonna.
they got a new animated film coming out where all the Supermans are coming from all these different eras.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
have I
Reign of the
heard
Superman.
that? Where have I heard that?
What, Reign of the Superman?
All the different Supermans from different universes.
Yeah, just all-
Is that
preview
different
for that.
universes?
Yeah, they're different. They all show
Well,
up.
that's not Reign of the Superman because Reign of the Superman is a very specific storyline.
No, this is the new one that came out where they have the.
They got Steel, they've got
Steel.
Eradicator,
I
they've
saw
got Superboy.
Superboy.
Right.
Yeah, that's Reign of the Superman. That's
Right.
right after Superman dies from the 90s.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a super specific story.
Right. That's
Like,
what,
but
that's the
there's-
anime. But we just
an
had that.
animation.
But if they're doing it with these are Superman from other dimensions, then yeah, we just literally saw that, and fuck y'all. Like, I don't want to see it with Superman.
Yeah, these are all Supermans from different dimensions in this particular
Seriously?
thing. They all,
That's what they went with?
The plot is they all come here. They're all not from the same universe.
I have to confirm because I was gonna watch it because it's supposed to be.
I saw the trailers on YouTube.
I assumed it was the Death of Superman follow up because that's usually what it is.
Right.
Well, Superman dies in it. Yes, he's gone. But then all these Supermans come from different areas. They end up fighting each other for most of it. But I was like, I mean, it's kind of the Spider-Man thing that just came out in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're literally doing the storyline from the comic books for people, different random people on Earth, not different dimensions. These
Okay.
are all just people.
Okay.
Like Steel is a guy in a steel suit.
Okay, good.
Eradicator
Played by
is
Shaq.
worst thing to come from DC ever. But yeah, no, like there's a cyber. Yeah, this is literally the follow up.
Okay. 'cause-
But this
Yeah.
isn't different dimensions. They're not all Clark Kent.
no.
These are all different versions of
Right.
people. Some of them alien, some of them Kryptonian, some of them genetic clones of Superman, Superboy.
Right.
Like
Maybe I rewatched the trailer. The way the trailer said from all these, it said dimension, so maybe I misheard it.
maybe I haven't watched the trailer, but I know that
neither.
one of the last things they did was wasn't it Death of Superman?
This is this is the
I
part.
mean, the last one they did did they do like I'm looking at Death of Superman in 2018,
Right.
Man, from DC Animated. So I mean, I haven't watched it because I read the story and it wasn't that good.
I don't even remember getting released.
Yeah, it did.
DC's
Yeah,
just not on my
July
radar.
in July of last year, no less.
Huh.
Yeah, I should probably go watch that one. It looks. Who plays Batman? Why is Batman a part of this? Why is
why
Jerry
not?
O'Connell playing Superman? What the fuck? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. God damn it! No,
He got sucked in.
No. Rosario Dawson is Wonder Woman. I'm in.
Don't.
Like that's just game over. I'm good.
Would you say that's
Ugh. Rainn Wilson looks well. I mean, They had that douchebag in the movie, so can't get weirder than that. Nathan Fillion back as Green Lantern, we know.
Yeah.
Just give him a goddamn Green Lantern movie before he gets too old to play it.
He could do it.
Yeah.
He could probably pull that off.
He might be able to.
I mean, they're looking to redo but they're looking to redo Green Lantern movie anyways.
How did he do in that short that was Nathan Drake? How did he do in that?
What, the short little...
Yeah, that little fan film.
Well, the fan film, like, it was okay.
Most fan films are pretty decent,
right?
Because they're like I'm saying.
But as far as like being an actor, like
most are pretty
Nathan Drake's
decent.
pretty like athletic,
especially if you get a real fan,
right?
Not one of those fake fans,
right?
No fake fans. Fuck those people.
Like Warner Brothers.
They're not fake fans; they own it.
They just don't read their own shit.
They just want
no, they read it. They just don't follow.
They just.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sit here. We're going to talk about the next movie of Batman. We're going to start over. How does the Batman start again? His parents get killed. All right, let's make sure we get that in the film. Mm-hmm. Did we ever do that before? I don't care. All right.
If I have to see Thomas and Martha Wayne die one more motherfucking
I loved,
time.
College Humor did that. And it was hilarious. So they did this whole like 2D pixel like video game style. They're walking. It's like, I'm sorry we had to leave, Dad. It's okay. And the guy pops out of the shadows like, give me all your money. And out of nowhere, security guards pop. He goes, I'm fucking Wayne. I own everything. You don't think I have security walking down Crime Alley? You know? And they like crack his neck. He's like, let's go. I'm just like, yes. I would watch an alternate version of that. Yes,
but there's no Batman in that version.
Well, no, there is. Isn't it?
He doesn't become Batman because his parents don't die.
What was it when where his dad was the Batman?
That's the one. That's the one where Bruce dies.
Yeah.
Right.
And
where
then
Bruce
his mom
dies.
becomes the Joker.
Yeah,
Oddly,
it's even better.
It really kind of is.
Our son was kept me sane.
Kinda actually, like the
Yeah.
loss of her son drove her nuts.
Yeah.
And the only time that the Batman that Batman and that Joker don't fight is on his birthday.
oh wow.
Like they only have a 24-hour span where they are not at each other's throats. They're literally at their son's gravesite.
Wow.
And it's the weirdest thing ever to see like Batman and the Joker standing over a grave and you're like, oh shit. This is super weird and personal. Y'all are both fucking nuts. That is crystal clear. If I did not get that Batman and Joker are nuts, I get it now. If I wasn't certain that Bruce Wayne, an unnamed person who is the Joker, and he will forever be unnamed, I don't give a fuck what y'all do, DC.
Well, they got the new Joker.
I'm watching that shit.
I thought you actually liked that. The new Joker that's coming out.
What, the one with
Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah. Like you saw that.
I'm mad about it.
I remember when that came out. You're like, it looked really good because he was going back to the roots of what Joker was.
He looks like a mix between Cesar Romero and Heath Ledger, which I'm not. I can't get mad about the movie because I haven't seen it.
And all they've shown is that clip.
I learned my lesson after Dark Knight. I was pissy when they hired Heath Ledger as Joker. I thought he would never do that role, and I was wrong.
It was amazing.
I was wrong as fuck. I freely admit it. I admitted it opening day. I admitted it in the theater. I admitted walking out. The first thing I said was, fuck. I was wrong. He killed that shit.
You want to see a magic trick?
Like, I remember sitting in the theater, and it was the magic trick joke.
Yep.
And he pulls the pencil and he does the magic trick. And I'm like, oh, he's the Joker.
Yeah.
It was just that right.
He's the cynical Joker that you...
No, he's just the Joker. That's the Joker. Everything else you've ever seen with the Joker where he's funny and cute and randomly kills people, that's just weird, like, cartoonized version of the Joker. The Joker that I grew up with, which was the 80s and 70s Joker, was a cynical, sociopathic bastard who killed people for shits and giggles. He killed him to make a punchline for a bad pun.
And
he killed the fucking UN consulate. 600 people just so that he could have Superman defend him because he had diplomatic immunity. He had Superman defend him from Batman because he had diplomatic immunity.
I remember that.
That was beautiful.
Diplomatic immunity.
Hence the reason, Superman, you're a tool.
Completely a tool. And that's why Batman broke his hand punching Clark in the jaw. He's like, I don't give a fuck if you're a Kryptonian, bitch. Ha! Ha!
The T-Rex is the most fearful of all dinosaurs.
If he'd have made that joke, he'd be Deadpool.
Yeah.
Way funnier. He'd be the Batman who laughs.
Oh,
that's even funnier. I've seen that one.
That's a crazy comics. My God. If they ever get to that point.
They already are. There's a comic book called The Batman That Laughs.
No, I meant, sorry, movie.
Oh, they make that in a movie. I'm never watching it. Like, I have issue with the fact that I've seen more Jokers in the last 5 years than I have in the entirety of my life.
Yeah.
Like, Jared Leto was the fuck y'all, I'm done. Like, what did you do, dude? This is the Joker. Why does he have tattoos on his face? Why does he sound like a douchebag? He listens to Imagine Dragons, doesn't he?
I listen to Imagine Dragons.
That doesn't make you necessarily okay, Mike, but I'm not judging here. A little bit.
A little judge.
A little bit. No, I'm not. I can't say shit about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker because I haven't seen even a real trailer for it.
Yeah, all you've seen is a clip of him.
I've seen a clip of him walking and running down the street, and I'm like, well, the suit looks Jokerish. It's purple. Right. Cool. So far, you're ahead of Jared Leto. Awesome. I've never heard a story about you hitting on fucking teenage girls. Cool. You're ahead of the goddamn Jared Leto curve. What?
No, I thought he would have been a better Joker if they had given him more time to be created as
Jared Leto?
Yeah. Like if they would have done more of a creation style with this guy and then brought him in, maybe it may have worked. And it's hindsight 2020. It's hindsight 2020.
Building of a character with DC.
I got
that concept's kind of lost on them.
I know. Hence the reason it's very hard to say. Listen, DC. Suck up your pride, grab some nuts, and go just take a look at some of their movies. Just
don't even think of it as the Marvel way of doing a movie, motherfucker. It's character building. It's called making a movie.
Do you think their employees get fired if they go see Marvel movies?
That was Thor. I have no idea. Thor Ragnarok. It looks like an '80s flick.
Good for you. Good for you.
It was fantastic, by
the way. Getting on some like
me and Josh Whedon went and saw it twice.
Not with a gangster Joker. Like it's.
I mean, it wasn't even gangster. It was like poser, annoying. Like if I met that Joker in the street, I'm not afraid of that Joker.
I'm sorry. Club owner Joker.
Strip club owner Joker.
Right.
Strip club owner. 90s strip club owner Joker. There we go.
Loan shark Joker.
Loan shark strip club owner Joker.
Yes.
Mafia
style Joker.
No, Mafia style Joker is way better.
I know, but So you have the comparison like to the bottom end Jokers of all time was the one from the Batman Beyond series, right? Because he was the Rastafarian Joker.
He was a weird mutate though.
He was a weird mutate of it, and then you had the.
I mean, but they fixed the Batman Beyond with Return of the Joker.
Yes. Right? No, yeah, that was really cool. It was like, ooh, two old people are gonna fight! Yay! I was waiting for it to just be like Kane.
Hey, you've seen what Bruce Wayne can do with a cane at 90.
Right.
Wow.
Like Bruce Wayne at 90 was frightening.
His dog was more frightening, to be honest, than Bruce Wayne was.
To be fair, that dog was more frightening than fucking Terry was. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Ace was the shit. Terry was just a guy in a suit. Terry was the Iron Man of the Batman world.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Except he didn't have the
wealth. Of course, you always have the rumors about Batman Beyond live action film that they're actually looking to do that.
Juice Bro Joker is accurate.
Yeah.
Good one back. Juice Bro Joker.
Juice Bro Joker. I like it.
He is accurate.
Yeah.
That literally hurt my Joker loving feelings. I'm a huge Joker fan.
Very well done. Nice little pun there.
I am the guy who I appreciate a good villain, and Joker arguably is one of the best villains in comic books. He has no history that you can ever actually believe.
No,
he makes it up as he goes along. You can never guess what the fuck his plan is, and you're always really happy to see him show up.
Yeah,
because you know some shit's about to happen.
Oh yeah,
someone's finna have a day ruined and die, and Batman's gonna get a new mental scar to wear. Like, it's great. And Leto Joker was just a letdown. Puns. I got it. It was like a waste of a villain. Like, why'd you even have him in the damn movie? Because he had nothing to do with the plot.
I don't know what they were trying to do. I think they were trying to just sell it a little bit more. Yeah. Like, Suicide Squad? What's that?
No, that's exactly what they were selling.
Batman and Joker will be in it.
They were selling Harley.
Yeah.
That was it. They were selling Harley for Suicide Squads.
But arguably, Harley is more popular than Joker 90% of the time. Like, typically. She's everywhere.
Well,
she's the
pretty
fun
hard.
Bad girl.
Yeah. She is, and that's the attraction.
Exactly.
Plus the particular episode where she just Nightwing strapped to a bed.
Yeah, I don't find rape that entertaining.
It's not. It's just that the amount of hits that scene got on just social media when it went just clip was ridiculous. Somebody posted me and said, "Did you see this?" And I actually had never saw the series with this part in it. It was like 15 million views in 3 days.
Harley Quinn movie.
Like 15 million views in 3 days.
Yeah, it was a solo cartoon movie they had like 2 years ago.
And then when Batman walks in and they're sitting there tickling each other like...
yeah, Batman can't talk because also in that same universe, he banged Batgirl. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
so
like DC,
joke,
DC animation, we need to have a talk.
There's some closet perverts there now.
Some of y'all need a hug. Like, y'all
laid.
had Batman banging a teenage girl.
Was she a teenager in that series? I didn't think she was. I thought she was still like 25 or
He's
something.
known her since she was a child. I don't give a fuck if she's 30. That makes him 90, banging a 30-year-old that he's known since he was 6. That shit's weird. And then he's a douchebag about it. He ain't called. Like, really, bruh?
Yeah.
Batman, she knows where you live, bitch. She knows you. It's not like you banged a random chick as Batman. You know her. You have to see her at work.
I mean, that's just as simple as changing the locks on the door. He got this.
Changing the locks in the back cave.
That's right.
She goes to the piano. It's a different tune.
She goes to get in the Batmobile. She says, "Yous are not allowed."
Alfred's like, "I'm sorry, we don't."
I need to see other people.
Alfred, we don't want any Girl Scout cookies.
I'm just like, and it's really weird because Killing Joke is A, one of my favorite stories, and B, it was a really good animated, except for that 40 minutes before that they added on to the story. I'm like, what is this Batgirl pre-story? Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah, that was
Regrettable.
This is okay. One, that villain is really creepy. Like, he's trying to bang back. Oh, that's. I'm gonna need y'all to. Oh, she's banging. Pause. What the fuck did you do, DC? This is supposed to be about Joker being a sadistic bitch. It's not you.
yeah.
I'm scarred right now. The fuck are y'all doing? Dear God. You just had Batman bang a teenage girl, however old her teen is, that he's known since she was a toddler. He's worked with her father for years.
I wonder if Daddy knows now.
No. You ruined Killing Joke by adding this shit to it. Everything else in Killing Joke was shot for shot perfect.
I'm sorry, I switched the screen to say following rated TV MA viewer discretion advice.
That's fine.
Flipped it back.
That's fine. I'm just like, I remember sitting there watching this shit and just rubbing my forehead.
It just went through the screen up there.
I'm just sitting there rubbing my forehead like, motherfuckers, what did you do? God, this is horrible.
Feels like they're getting a little desperate.
They really are. Like, why are you adding bullshit edge to a story that's super edgy any goddamn way, even though it's 30 years old? The Joker shoots the girl in the spine as a fucking joke to drive her dad insane. And he just happened to be... No, it didn't. That's the point.
The dad didn't go insane? I thought he did.
Commissioner Gordon go insane? No.
Oh,
Commissioner Gordon, through all the torture of it, Commissioner Gordon still said, we bring him into justice.
Yeah.
What was the one that he went nuts and... maybe it was
Gotham by Gaslight.
That was Gaslight. Never mind.
That was also a storyline they changed and fucked up, too.
Yeah, that was Gaslight.
Like... You made Commissioner Gordon in this weird alternate universe Jack the Ripper. Fuck y'all. Fuck
That's unique.
If by unique you mean so bad it's horrible, sure, cool.
I mean, it didn't say unique was always great.
I mean, Suicide Squad was unique as well. Argue that Suicide Squad was a good movie.
I can't.
I'll fight you all day long.
You can scramble your brain to
if
anything.
You can shut your brain off for an hour and a half.
We said that in the beginning. If you could shut off your brain, that anything before that this was a completely solo.
No. Not even anything before that. If you can shut off your brain to the movie that's happening immediately right then. If you can shut off your brain to not process the highly illogical shit that's happening in this movie that you're watching. Not anything that came before, not anything that came after. If you can shut your brain down from the second the credits start to the second the credits come back up at the end, you will enjoy this movie. But if you have an active brain cell and you're watching this movie, you're gonna have some questions like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Joseph says, "Killing Joke animated was everything I never wanted." ... for the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, the first 40 minutes was the worst. I know. Like, it was like watching a nightmare on my computer screen. Like, oh, well, this is. I guess if we're gonna fill out an extra 40 minutes in the movie, okay, this is not bad. Okay, that dude's really fucking creepy for a guy who she's beating the shit out of. That's really creepy. Oh, what is she? Did she have a crush on Batman? Oh, this is. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's okay. I'm not weird. I'm not cool with this crush. Oh, is she just? Oh, Lord.
One of my favorite YouTubers, I like to watch is Cinema Sins, and they did the Killing Joke, and it's just listen to his commentary. He's just like, yeah, what the? We are 40 minutes into this movie, and it's still not about the Killing Joke.
Gotcha, bitch. So
40 minutes in, and we haven't started the Killing Joke yet.
Exactly.
yeah, right. So transitioning back over to Marvel side a little bit here.
Thank God.
Talking about Phase 5, right? They got 15 listings here. We're going to go through them and talk to them. It confirmed already Black Panther 2,
Obviously.
right? Mm-hmm. Rumored is the Nova Corps, the Nova movie, right? Which I think...
They could probably do it.
With the planet being utterly not obliterated.
wow.
We never actually
That's
saw it
kinda
get
the
destroyed.
story.
We never saw it get destroyed, but...
That's kind of the story of why there's only one Nova and no longer a core.
Right. There's a want called the Vision, where they actually kind of where he was in that year
Meh.
Oh, with Wanda.
with Wanda.
Okay.
Meh.
I could see that.
I have never in the 30 years of the Wanda and
I was
Vision
gonna say
story.
80.
Sorry, in the 30 years of the Wanda and Vision story, given a fuck about Wanda and the Vision.
I like the Vision. I thought the character in the movie was very well done.
Oh yeah.
He plays it very, very well.
Oh yeah. That actor's great.
Look, leave Jarvis out of this.
Confirmed already has been the Black Widow.
Yeah, they finally
Which-
confirmed they're making a Black Widow movie.
Right.
I feel bad for Scarlett. Man, it took her that long, and
I
she's
don't
not
feel
even.
bad.
The
She's making
she
20,
was there from
she's
the
making
get go.
20 million a fucking
I get
movie,
it, man.
She made 20 million a movie for a fucking Infinity War, where she was in it for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel bad for her.
I mean,
I feel bad for the character Black Widow. I don't feel bad for Scarlett Johansson. Bitch is working. She ain't lacking for money.
No, you're not wrong.
She's got a new shitty movie every year that's not an Avengers movie. She has free time to do shit.
There's a rumor
Damn near
of
every year.
I think
following.
of a movie she came out with last year.
There was a
Give me a
rumor of the A-Force,
A-Force.
which consisted of all the female characters, which is probably not going to happen, but it was just a rumor
Oh,
that
yeah,
had
probably
been
not.
aspired. Yeah, it would have had Black Widow.
They would need more female characters.
Yeah.
Well, it had in it the film would star Black Widow, the Wasp, Valkyrie, Scarlet Witch, just for starters, and then Gamora. So it had the agent girl. I totally forgot.
Hill.
Oh, from the
Hill, Ed Agent Hill.
Okay. Oh, heck yeah.
To be honest, if they did it just for Valkyrie, like Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok, when she put on that outfit and decided to like fuck the gun, I was just like, we're like, ooh. We both even went in the thing. He sat forward because she looked amazing.
Let's be clear.
yeah.
When she was on screen, I was happy because
Yeah.
she's fucking hilarious. When she's drunk firing
Oh, yeah.
goddamn guns, like she was fucking hilarious.
Look, you're going to. I'm the. You're going to.
She
shut
talking
up.
your shit, God.
Most OP and inconsistent device.
You have until I finish this drink to tell your gulp. What the hell? She's an alcoholic.
I mean, that would be interesting.
This one will make Jamil kind of go.
Oh,
I'd watch a Valkyrie movie.
No.
I'd watch
Oh,
the
no.
A-Force movie, depending on who wrote it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
A-Force for sure.
I think. Well, that's my concern. So when the effects of the last movie, Avengers last movie, we didn't see exactly. We know that not everybody died on that ship, right?
Right.
'Cause, he even states killed most of my
Right.
people. Did the Rock guy survive? Because he was hilarious. I would love.
The brothers announced that the Rock guy lived, Valkyrie lived. Pretty much all the characters you like from Ragnarok lived.
yeah.
Fantastic. So I mean, it's even better because then we have a continuation, another story to do Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Or if they continue, God, if they showed up in the game, woo.
I kind of hope so. We're missing
Oh
some
yeah.
people.
Yeah, they're a little underwhelmed, understaffed.
I mean, it's not going to help, but
No. Hey man, a good joke will always help.
Hey, this Endgame could be the one way and we've said this every single time that they're going to reboot in 10 years, and it's a joke. This could be the ultimate way to reboot and just kind of continue in a different direction.
Yeah, because if Fox deal falls through, we need some
it's
way
not.
to bring.
It won't. Sorry,
No?
I mean, it's
all but finalized now.
right. It's just ink on paper. That's it.
Well, then there you go. So then, what a better way to reboot it so we can get the X-Men here eventually.
Well, so rolling into that one, the want that's currently out there is the Fantastic Four reboot.
Oh my God!
To be
No.
done by
Back with Marvel.
This is what I said that he would be like. But if it was done by Disney,
allow me to update my status.
I don't wait till he had food in his mouth at first.
Yeah, you dick. I previously, having never enjoyed the Fantastic Four as a group, single people, characters, family, storyline, toys, cartoons, any existence of the Fantastic Four, I have now read enjoyable Fantastic Four stories as I have been forced to by my friends who are like, no, these are good Fantastic Four stories, trust me. And I've known them for 20 years, so I read them. They are really good stories.
But
I still do not want to see a Fantastic Four movie in my fucking lifetime because I've seen 3 shitty ones, including one 3 fucking years ago. I don't give a fuck that they got the property back. I still saw Fan-fucking-Fortastic.
Fan-Forstick.
Fan-fuck this. Fan-fuck-stick.
So College Humor did a great thing when they were doing this whole. They had like I said, I watch a lot of College Humor.
Dude, I love College Humor.
Anyways, they had him assembling all the Avengers, and all these random people were showing up, and then the Fantastic Four showed up, and except they were missing, the Human Torch, and standing there's Captain America, and they're like, "Well, aren't you missing one? Where's the Human Torch?" And they all kind of look over at Chris Evans' character and look back and go, "We don't know what happened to him. He kind of disappeared." And then all of a sudden, like, where's
Killmonger?
Thing looks over. I was like, "It's perfect." Let's see. Number 9 was, of course, we've already got the Spider-Man sequel.
Yep.
That was confirmed. Rumors of a Thor 4 have been announced to come in Phase 5 because of the popularity of Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah,
it would make sense. It would be a good way to have The Rock and Valkyrie and see what happens after the end game. Him trying to.
Oh yeah.
It would be, but it also would make a compelling story to him rebuilding his.
If that's the story they do.
If they do, yeah,
right.
Yeah. There is a want. The want right now, and this probably ain't gonna happen, but it's Captain America 4. But the imagery they have,
they might.
Well, I mean,
Chris
the image
Evans is wanting to come back. I think.
No. Evans just pretty much said he's done.
But
I thought there was another a post or something that was like, "Oh, Evans might be interested in doing more."
He said he would if he would do like something with Deadpool. Just to say, like they all said they would do something like as a spot gag with the next Deadpool if it was owned.
Because they're bringing Fox. Oh yeah,
right. Because they could fuck around with it. But they're talking.
Can you
about
imagine Chris Evans and fucking Ryan Reynolds as Captain
Tom
Deadpool?
Holland? You gotta have Tom Holland.
Yeah, I need to have all 3 of these in the scene, and whoever is the new Logan, good lord, you have some shoes to fill. 1, trying to follow up Hugh Jackman, and 2, trying to keep up in a scene with Tom Holland, Ryan Reynolds, and Chris Evans playing these characters off each other.
I really just want.
You're fucked.
Yeah. I want the Wolverine to show up one time and just cut off his arm and walk away. That's all I want is a clip of it, and him just be like, "Motherfucker," and then get to have like a little baby arm for a little while. That's about it.
Hey, Logan, it's just me fixing the timeline.
Pulls out a little like P-22. So no,
can I see no more baby anything on Deadpool?
That was
I think we've read that joke.
Man. Hashtag Winnie the Pooh in it, man. That was. I love that. That was hilarious.
That was the weirdest scene to watch. It was great. We're all trying not to watch it. Like, you could just look at his little balls. Just like, oh god, not even covering them. God damn it. It's like,
you want to put on some pants? No.
Full on Winnie the Pooh. Man.
But no, they're talking about Winter Soldier. Like, the rumor is that Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
In the storylines, when Cap dies, Winter Soldier takes over.
Right, and so that's the Cap 4 will be the Winter Cap 4, the new soldier or something. That's what they're talking about.
Cap 4, the new soldier.
I think would be great. Confirmed already is Doctor Strange 2. That has been confirmed. So part of Phase 5, and of course the rumored of the Ant-Man 3, which Ant-Man and the Wasp was a very good movie, but it did not do as well. It was actually towards the bottom run as far as I believe.
I'm pulling it up now.
He'll fact check, but it was still a really good movie.
I enjoyed it. Oh yeah. I like Ghost was a cool character.
Yeah, I like the fact that Marvel
They
had a
didn't
villain.
do
that
well.
Every
did
time I
well.
looked at Ghost, I mean, yes, it was a great character. I kept seeing the game Destiny in my head. It's all I
Yo,
did. I was
yeah,
just
you're
like,
not wrong. Yeah, that helmet was totally a hunter. Well, in the hood too, I guess didn't
Right.
help. But no, I mean,
it
it was a great movie.
No, Ant-Man and Wasp was
But
a
it
great
just-
movie. It just did not have the
scaling, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Like everyone was still like dealing with the fallout from Infinity War.
Yep, yep.
and you couldn't jump into a comedy like they tried to pull
that
off.
was a rough jump.
Yeah.
Like we go from Snap
Yep.
to
Let's go back a little
Paul
bit.
Rudd being adorable.
I know, and it's freaking amazing stuff
like,
for his kid.
He's adorable.
Dad of the
It,
year.
it would have been. I mean, it makes sense at what
Like,
they were doing.
of course.
in,
The way
in
they
the
timed
timeline.
it worked fine.
Right.
But it had the fallout of being the movie after Infinity
Yeah,
War,
yeah.
but not a continuation of the story.
You know, I know they couldn't financially do it because it'd be stupid, but I mean, what if, like, after the first Infinity War, no Marvel movies came out until after Endgame?
Yeah, that
How
would never
crazy
happen.
would that be?
I wish that would happen. That would never happen.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't have happened. They'd lose
Okay.
so much money, but that'd
Of
be
the
crazy.
55 movies that they count in the Marvel Universe, they're including literally everything. Jesus Christ.
Howard the Duck, the whole 9 yards.
The Inhumans IMAX run is on here.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Weird.
We've got Howard the Duck's on here, Punisher Warzone, literally everything ever done with a Marvel tag on it.
Well, it can't be the worst then.
No, Ant-Man and Wasp comes in 25, halfway through.
That's not bad.
It's above X-Men United and Venom.
Well, I hope
Profit-wise.
it's in it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, money-wise. In the box
Venom.
office.
I actually finally watched it. Was it?
Venom wasn't bad.
Was it
It
bad?
was weird watching Venom without Spider-Man. Though.
It was. It was.
And to be fair, Ant-Man and
We
Wasp
did.
is better than Thor.
I mean, I did read online that they are bringing back the black suit Venom look for Spider-Man, but it's
In
a
the
black
comics,
suit in
yeah.
the comics, so that's
Right.
going to be cool. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens there. Anyways,
They've brought him back in the black suit multiple times. It's
Yeah.
not that shocking anymore.
I remember when it first came out in the anime series. I literally,
Oh, wow.
I VHS days,
Yeah. Ooh,
I recorded,
old school.
watched it over and over and over because it was just so cool. He was like lifting the car, going, "I'm twice as strong," and just chunking a car.
It's like you didn't realize the
Right,
suit was on him.
and
Yeah.
then the web coming out the top of his hand, I thought was really cool
Yeah.
too. And
That was a
just-
change. It was a nice change.
yeah. Number 4, which is something they did and they canceled, but it's still on the want list. There's still people who are actively wanting. It was from Phase 3 that they made
The
a ship-
Inhumans?
The Inhumans.
Fuck that.
Which they tried the TV show and it was canceled within like 3 episodes.
If that.
Oh, wow.
It
Well,
didn't
they
even-
made a
So it just
mistake.
didn't
Of,
do good,
they,
then.
they made a mistake of filming like the first episode they showed on IMAX theaters,
That was weird.
and they filmed it as a TV show with TV quality.
Huh.
So to show that
Oh,
in
that's
IMAX,
probably
that looked like
horrible.
shit.
Yeah, I bet.
So like didn't help it.
No.
Of just MCU movies, Ant-Man and Wasp is 15 out of 20.
What's the
That's
bottom?
not
What's the
bad.
bottom 5?
Bottom 5, Incredible Hulk,
Yeah.
First Avenger, Ant-Man, Thor,
Wait,
and
Captain
Thor
America,
Dark.
the first Avenger?
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, and then Ant-Man?
Well, let's be clear. None of these movies made less than $130 million in the box
Wow.
office.
yeah, like none of these are bad. Like,
No, none of them are bad.
unsuccessful by
Again,
any means.
again, this is the argument for Marvel movies.
I mean, to be honest, Winter Soldier's always been your absolute favorite.
except for
out of-
I said First Avenger, not Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier's way up higher.
No, I said Winter Soldier's always been. I've always liked the first Avenger.
You know,
I
First
love
Avenger
that.
was fine because I enjoy.
I know, but your favorite was always the Winter Soldier because
I like spy movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was always, mine was always the first one. I've always enjoyed. I loved
Iron
watching
Man?
him. No, the first
that's right.
Avenger,
First
first Captain
Iron Man.
America.
Yeah.
Because it showed him the flagpole scene. My
Yeah.
favorite, absolute favorite
know.
scene. Just because he's just like walking away and she's looking at the other guys like he just bitched you all out. You know. I mean,
I don't know. I love First Avenger because I love Captain America. And I
yeah.
love the story of Cap becoming Cap.
right.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Which God help
one
if they
of the-
ever reboot. Chris Evans made some big shoes to fill.
Dude,
Who?
no kidding.
Dude, everyone who ever did a role in Marvel left big shoes to fill,
Oh,
except
yeah.
for Terrence Howard.
Yeah. Oh.
Cheap shot, I know.
A little bit.
To be fair, I could also include what's his face from Incredible Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah,
Suck it, Ed Norton.
Yeah, yeah. We like our new Hulk.
I like Mark Ruffalo, man.
Oh, Mark Ruffalo's amazing.
They
Yeah.
just haven't done much with him.
He
They
does.
can't.
I mean, they really
No, they legally can't.
legally can't.
They have to make Hulk's contract is if he does a solo movie, it has to be made by Universal, half produced by Universal, and because Marvel's making everything to Disney, there's not going to be a Hulk solo movie.
Well,
But to be honest, we've already had to. Everything got brighter, people.
The tape heated up. Yeah.
No, actually, no heat up. Those are LEDs, so they don't really get hot.
Then it just fell.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like on camera. I'm sure everything's been,
Super
super bright on the side of your head. Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got a little glare. Oh well.
Yeah.
We have some light diffusers to try to mitigate the light a little bit. Thank you, Jamil.
They were working nicely.
They were working very nicely.
That's smoke.
Yeah, I'm vaping.
Oh. Just
But no,
Light,
I didn't
smoke.
see you vape.
But no,
I
that's
didn't
the
see
I've
you.
reason.
been vaping the entire time. I
I know
vape.
you've been doing it. I just didn't see you do it just recently.
But that's also why that's the same reason why we haven't gotten a Mark Ruffalo Hulk solo
Gotcha.
movie.
Makes sense though.
It sucks because I would love to see a Ruffalo.
yeah, dude.
Ruffalo is the lead in the damn movie
Yeah.
instead of being like a really cool side character. Like Thor Ragnarok was like a backdoor Hulk movie, which is really
yeah.
good.
Oh, gee, that fight scene with him and
Yeah, he beat the dog shit out of Thor. It's beautiful. But no,
Until he went all Raiden, and then it would have been
Oh,
a totally
yeah.
different show. And he went zap, and I was like, ah.
Like
but
I
that,
said-
that's what makes me kind of laugh my ass off.
was
You shocked the guy with electricity,
I know,
but he
I-
is king. But he literally was channeling electricity. Maybe it was that god electric boat that he can handle different element. He couldn't. I don't know. Anyway, so number 3 on the list here was confirmed, but we don't know what the deal is going to be. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We know that the process,
pushed
but-
back to like 2022 or something.
right? Because
Well, I mean, they
of
gotta
the
find
whole-
a new director.
They got to find a director, and they've got to make sure it's in the right film because you can't.
Well, they're going to use the same story he was going to use.
Oh, that's good.
They already have said that. They're using his
Already rumored because of the anticipation is Captain Marvel 2. Unfortunately, we'll see what happens.
Let's let the first movie come out first
Wow.
and see where it goes.
And then the want is the Champions. Number 1 on the list is called the Champions, which
Champions.
is it's the next generation of heroes that has Nova and stuff like that, but like a different version of Iron Man.
Oh, they literally mean the new champion.
Oh,
okay.
The new
Ironheart?
champion, yeah. It almost. I mean, the picture is just a random picture they have
Of
here, but it
course.
almost looks like Rescue, almost less than it is, but it's not. But let's see here. It says it would have Miss Marvel members like Nova, Miles Morales as Spider
They're
Man,
basically talking about Young Avengers.
Yeah, basically.
Cho-Hulk,
And it's weird that they're calling it. Well, let me double check
Vision.
before I start. Oh, okay, I see what they're talking about.
Ironheart,
They did
Yeah.
they did a reboot of the Champions. Got it. Okay.
Camilla Khan, and with
Yeah, Miss
essentially
Marvel.
the legacy of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Which I could see as an animated series. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know if they'll ever like really produce that
No.
because they're not. That would just be what DC did, which is just rush a bunch of characters.
Oh,
If
yeah.
they built it,
But-
then
but
that's
see,
it.
to be fair, that's what everyone usually what their wants are. They don't use logic to it.
No, right.
Like to get a movie with the champions, you have to introduce them somewhere else.
Right, but if the new champions was a phase, I say we really would like to set as phase 5. If Feige goes,
Well-
we could do that, but we're going to do the same build up.
You have to.
no, you'd have to.
Right,
Yeah.
if he does the same, Feige, please listen. If you do the same build up, I think it will be glorious. I mean, because you're already talking about Nova. There's your Nova.
Well, hold on.
I don't know Cho-Hulk. I don't remember that one.
Amadeus. Okay. The problem with doing all of these characters they're talking about for the champions is that literally all of them have their own comic books. They all front their own series. They're all their own solo heroes. They also just get together as the champions to go fight some shit. Like Miles Morales is Spider-Man.
Right.
There are 2 Spider-Men, Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Miles Morales has his own comic book. He's Spider-Man. Cindy Moon is a spinoff from Spider-Man.
I'm waiting for the other one to fall. Sorry, it's close.
Pretty close. Kamala Khan, she has her own series and has had one for like 5 years. Riri is Ironheart.
Yeah.
Like she's got her own series. Like Amadeus Cho, he's had his own series. He's the new Hulk. He's a Hulk with no anger issues.
Right.
He just controls it.
Yeah.
He's super smart. He's like the
weird.
3rd smartest person on the planet. And he's just super strong and will whoop your ass. It's fucking hilarious.
Ironheart.
Ironheart, that's the 15-year-old kid from Chicago who made her own Iron Man armor.
Yeah.
Without
That'd be
Tony,
cool.
without Tony Stark's help.
Which would be dope.
It would actually be really cool if it was that same kid from like Iron Man 3 that did that. That would be kind of cool.
Well, she's a black kid. and
yeah,
that wouldn't-
that would not.
No, I'm just saying the concept of if they were to roll it somehow into that, but you know,
Too much controversy.
Yeah, like Ironheart is a 15-year-old black girl from Chicago.
Yeah.
That kid was adorable. I don't really give a fuck about seeing him in Iron Man armor. It was adorable. I don't care.
He served his purpose.
Yeah, he was fine. He helped Tony understand what a panic attack was. You having a panic attack?
Is that what that is?
I felt like I was dying. No, motherfucker. You are not poisoned. You just are having fear.
That's a thing for
Okay.
Tony?
It's new. But yeah, no, like the problem with doing a Champions movie is if you just throw a Champions movie out there, you have to somehow do an origin for all of these characters
Oh,
in
yeah.
a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
And we saw how well that works in Justice League.
But
Bat goes first. Rodney didn't leave that big of shoes. Rhodey, excuse me. No, he didn't leave.
no. I mean, I like Terrence Howard as an actor.
Terrence Howard was fine. He
just
thought he had more clout than he did,
And he
he
demanded
didn't.
way more money, and
then they just replaced him.
And they
none
did.
of us said anything.
no, because to be
We
honest,
were like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
it's Don Cheadle.
Yep.
I thought he fit the build a little bit better, because otherwise, War Machine would have been like 2 feet taller than Robert Downey Jr. than Iron Man. It would have been really weird when they got in the armor and suddenly they're the same height. Are you being crushed in there? That would have been the
I think
running.
they would have adjusted that.
I'm hoping. But
I'm hoping that
Tony has
Marvel-
stilts in his, I bet.
He's got lists.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I would love to see all these individual characters get their own movies, except for I don't want to see them all get a team movie. Like that sounds stupid. That sounds DC. That sounds like something DC has done.
yeah,
Not would do, has done
yeah.
recently.
Right.
Last year. Justice League. The fuck.
I mean, I don't know what's past Phase 5. I
Like,
mean, that's what's.
I'm
that's the
happy not
question.
knowing. Like I'm kind of happy knowing that there's Doctor Strange 2. I'm cool
Right.
with that. Black Panther 2. I'm cool with that. Guardians, whenever the fuck it happens. I'll be in my 50s. It's okay. But everything else.
Shut up, you fucking next gen millennials.
That's,
I don't know shit.
That's part of the fun of after Endgame. Like
True.
after Endgame,
Anything
we
can happen.
start setting everything up again.
Yeah,
Right.
basically,
Like-
yeah. So whoever the next
Like
big
the
threat is.
bumpers, like the end credit stuff for Endgame, sets up Phase 5. Mm-hmm. Like whatever happens at the end credits on Endgame or the last scene or whatever it is, sets up Phase 5. Like that's how it starts.
Right.
Like this is gonna be kind of awesome. It's gonna be the first time we're
Nervous.
like not gonna know what it is at all.
Oh, yeah, they haven't. I mean, other than the releases.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the.
I mean, but even still, like we already know there's a Black Panther, but we also know that there's going to be more than just that
Right.
because it's Marvel. They can put out 17 movies a year, and pretty much we'll go watch them.
Oh, I would love for them to put more movies out.
I'm kind of good with the 3 a year, like 2 or 3 a year. Like I don't want them to go nuts with it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go
I
through
bet
like a
you
whole
the quality
phase in
will
6
probably go
months.
down. Yeah. Hey, man.
We're now in phase 18.
Take my money.
It is 2021, man. Calm down.
We got
Why
somebody
do
on.
we have so many movies?
We got somebody on Twitch. It's
What?
He's just, I don't know who it is. Some random person on Twitch. He goes, "Hey guys, if I had to guess your name, age, and job, the guy on the left, which is point news, is named Davis. He's 47 and he's a grocery store stalker. The guy in the middle is named Gordon. He's 42 and a taxi driver. And then the younger guy is age 29. His name is Rick, and you're a toilet cleanser."
Wait, cleanser, huh? All right.
All right, that's funny.
You and I have different versions of funny.
He could insult me all day. Doesn't
I don't care
matter.
if you insult me. It's just funny.
The toilet
Rick,
cleaner,
huh?
not a toilet cleaner, or the cleaner. Yeah,
No, you said
toilet
toilet
cleaner.
cleaner.
Sorry, I said cleanser.
He
Jeff.
is the
You're a
wand.
cleanser.
You're a toilet.
You're a wand.
Toilet cleaner.
Sorry, I said cleanser.
You're not even
Yes.
a janitor. You're just the wand he uses to clean.
That's right.
He just flips you over and uses your hand.
Is my hair not that?
I will make that joke better.
More shavings off the little toilet thing.
Oh my
the,
God.
the
All
blue.
right, so what else is on your list?
Next.
Well, no. So the big one is the if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we've talked about it in the past. We talked about when it happened. There it goes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Brighter
Jamil's awake now.
and
I'm
blind.
drinking Monster. It was so nice when it was diffused.
Yeah. The brackets for it hadn't come in yet, so they attached to the pole. And yeah. Anyways, the diffuser were really nice. It's like we Friar Festival burn. Everything's like
Nothing burned, Larry. Little bitch just had some goddamn bologna sandwiches. Calm down.
they didn't have bologna. They did.
Bullshit. They had bologna on that sandwich. I saw it.
all I saw was
I saw the
cheese.
photos.
I did
There was
too.
a little piece of bologna under that bitch. You need to calm down.
They had a little- I never saw the bologna on that one. Either way, they're all glorious cheese sandwiches. Is all they ever announced. So, anyways, Hulu and Netflix. We had talked about this when it first actually happened with Fire Festival. And we actually went on a huge rant about it.
Yeah, it was a great rant because we've both been in conventions and running them. So this was just like the greatest crash and burn we'd ever seen, and we died.
We did.
Like, it
I've
was
not
the
heard
great-
this. What is this?
You have not heard of Friar Festival?
Okay,
No.
it's Fire Festival.
Fire Festival. Sorry, FIRE.
FY.
FYRE.
You watched 2 goddamn specials on you.
I do.
You can't remember the name.
Fuck you.
FYRE. Fire. Fire Festival was a music / super exclusive getaway that was marketed towards like super popular social media people
Okay.
and rich kids.
Fair enough.
Like tickets were minimum ticket was like 10 grand.
12,000 was like
to get in.
Oh my God.
It was on a private
insane.
island.
It was on a private island.
Formerly owned by Pablo Escobar, the mass murderer.
They sold the shit out of this as like the uber exclusive party that you're gonna love to Instagram and show and post all your followers. And it was not. There was no hotel.
Dude, they had FEMA tents.
Wow.
Their luxury
Dumpster
cabins
fire.
were FEMA tents. Their gourmet meals were FEMA fucking sandwiches. Like, I've gotten better in jail overnight stays than what they got. Like,
there was no clean water.
They did it in the middle of fucking hurricane season.
They did,
so they caught like some torrential storms
right at the very beginning before anybody. So so they have 2 documentaries they made. One of them was
how bad it was. They needed 2 documentaries.
Hulu produced one, and then Netflix produced one.
Just came out with theirs like Friday.
The hilarious part is that so originally, and this is actually from from USA Today. I actually read it today because I actually did some research on this before I talked about it.
How dare you?
The fine. How dare you? William McBilly, or real name William McFarlane. He is the promoter. He was one of the main guys. Now his partner in his was Ja Rule, right? The guy who helped promote it.
Yeah.
First off,
what would I be without you?
It's really hilarious when you read anything and they pull up the segment from David Chappelle and he goes,
"What is Ja Rule think?
Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks?" Oh no, Ja Rule! Every time, because that joke will never die.
Never.
Like Chappelle made a joke 10 years ago, and it's holy shit, it's relevant again.
Who gives a fuck what fucking Ja Rule thinks about shit?
They did not have. I mean, they put this together in 4 months, right? Which isn't bad because you and I have done a show in 3 months, right?
Yeah.
We from zero to
we
nothing.
did better than FEMA tents.
We had a hotel.
Well, yes, Chad, there were in fact natural animal and fauna in the area that were causing issues, such as pigs.
They had the swimming pigs, which were famous that they'll swim with you, but they'll also bite your ass because they literally.
This was built as the uber exclusive. Popular people, like they had Instagram models
What is
and
the
real
chances
models.
there's a giant troll? Like,
if it had been a giant troll, it would have been better. But it was actually built as an actual party.
It really was. They had only technically one band signed right at the time, which was
Blink 182.
Blink 182.
If you were paying $12,000 to go see Blink 182, you deserve to get robbed.
Yeah.
Like, that should be what you pay them to host a show.
He lied and started putting down all these artists and the amount they paid whenever he was doing it. He's in jail. He got sentenced back in October. He got sentenced to 6 years for wire fraud and all that. He's not even done with the lawsuits, right?
No, the lawsuits
when he is still going to court in for everything because he has over $100 million lawsuit coming from Comcast because they were going to do a deal because he had a app called Fire app. This was actually, it's a cool concept. It's been done before, but the idea is that if you're a band, so Blink-182, you could actually scroll through them and go contact. You put in a bid, they get it, they say yes or no. It was a direct contact to the management or whatever to them. It was not a bad concept.
Not a bad concept at all.
Comcast was interested in this. He already had an investment from a tycoon out of Oklahoma, big oil tycoon, who got indicted. Right, he was indicted for a $1 billion, like all this stuff. Died the next day after indictment. His car exploded. No idea what happened. Right, this is all in the documentary. So if you haven't seen it, I suggest the Hulu one, and I'll explain why here in a second because I've watched them both already. Anyways, so his main investor went out, so he started probing investors and started giving all this false information and just collecting money, and he was burning it more than putting in a show. He robbed $26 million total of people's money, and that's including
dude is a lifetime fucking scam artist.
He is.
Like,
clearly.
He runs scams to pay for the next scam, to pay for the next
Did you ever hear about the Magnus cards? So his big old breakthrough, which made him super popular, was, and he was in college, he took a little sheet of metal, cut it out, pulled the barcode strip off of his credit card and attached it to it, and went to a deli shop, scanned it, and it worked. So he made the Magnus card, which was a metal card. Yeah. Which at the time, plastic didn't have raised cards; it was just printed on, and you had it was this was a long time ago. So exclusive with all these VIP, and you could link all your cards to it. He made something really, really cool. Yeah. That actually was a giant scam. In the end, he's just been a scammer every day. the reason why
he is living the scammer life like no one's business.
So I kind of have, he's got to hustle, but he's gonna be hustling now. Get away from my ass!
See, the problem with the hustle is that you're gonna get caught the bigger your hustle is.
That's true.
Every time. And when you fleece rich people, they get really upset.
Oh, and they got the money to go after you.
Yes, there were literally feral pigs running around the island. That's absolutely true. There were feral pigs. The part of the island where they shot this beautiful commercial with all the hot models and crystal clear water was not even the island that they were on.
Of course it wasn't.
Because he didn't have the island. He didn't book the island until 4 months out from show.
Like he was promoting the show for like a year.
Wow.
And he didn't have the island.
Already selling tickets.
There's no hotel on the island. He was literally saying
there is a resort on the island. There is a resort. At the time, it was not being used. The inhabitants that lived there, he hired pretty much the island to work. They didn't get paid. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars of people, manual labor, didn't get paid. One of the guys that works there that runs all the bars pretty much on thing, I'll get to that. I'm not going to skip ahead because it's fucking hilarious, actually.
It is the biggest train wreck. It
just sounds like it's getting better and better.
So
I was so cheery for like 5 days. Like for 5 days, every time something new came out about this, I just giggled. Like, holy shit.
It was getting bad. Like they were posting on Twitter and they were doing live feeds of please help us.
Oh, wow.
So here's the timeline for you. They are 4 months out. Everybody, including production team that they hired to bring in all this equipment for the stages, were saying, we need more time. Push the show back. You got to push the show back. You don't have the money. We don't have the resources. They said, no. Ja Rule even made it.
It's a scam, so you can't push it back.
Right.
Because there's no way in hell you're ever going to actually get it done anyway.
Yeah. Ja Rule actually made like this big old to-do or whatever about,
Because that's what I want a fucking business plan from is Ja fucking Rule.
He got drunk on the show and admitted to a lot of things recently too.
I bet he did.
They have this called Drink Up Show.
Drink challenge from Nori.
He got a little too drunk. It's my vision. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. Anyway, so 5 a.m. And this is 5 a.m. the day of the event. They send out an email saying, guys, you're still going to see trucks and personnel working. We're still completing the setup.
We're still doing finishing touches.
Just bear with us. Now that is normal, right?
That happens.
Every show, every
show you've ever worked.
Yeah.
Right.
There is last minute holy shits.
It's not even just holy shits. It's signage going up. It's getting tape down on floors. Like we've all in our world of convention working have had to deal with that.
Yeah.
But what it's not is construction crews trying to build places for people to sleep.
Yeah.
Right. And we're not talking about like. So they proposed all this stuff. The highest thing you could pay for out there was a private villa because there was a bunch of housing out there, right?
Yeah.
For $250,000
For 4 days.
For 4 days, that's your ticket, not your friends, not your party, not your group. That's yours, and the building's yours. Which, by the way, nobody got houses because out of the two, according to Billy, and this was part of the Hulu documentary because they actually got him on there for an actual part of the documentary. He actually sat and answered questions.
Wow.
He goes, well, what happened to the 250 rooms that you had? He goes, we had a box full of keys. And somebody lost the box. And they're like, so you had a box full of keys for all this housing for everybody to get out of the weather, and you lost the box. He goes, yeah, things happen.
Didn't you break into that motherfucker?
Just thank you.
Yeah.
My foot can open a door.
Yeah.
And a rock can break a window.
Yeah.
What would I be without you?
I really wish this went like, holy shit. Holy shit.
I mean,
contrary to the festival's promotional material, the festival site, a remote private island that was falsely claimed to once belonged to drug trafficker Pablo Escobar, did not exist.
Right.
Instead, workers in the Bahamas were busy preparing a worker point for the festival, scattering sand over its rocks and improving a road to a nearby beach where they built some cabanas and installed swing sets.
Right. So if you look at the actual Google Maps photo of this area, it was a parking lot, all gravel, right? Because there was originally a plans to build a hotel on that coastline.
Uh-huh.
right? So it's got this drop off of like 30 feet straight down onto a concrete walkway, and then there's water. It's got murder. There's no railings. There's no nothing. They line up this entire section with all these tents, and I'm talking about the white dome tents with PVC pipe holding it up.
God, yeah.
They have mattresses stacked everywhere. There's trucks and there's Amazon boxes. Their luggage, they didn't get that for like 8 hours until somebody popped up in the back of a truck and went, "Oh shit, luggage is here." Yeah, that's because your luggage you ship. You couldn't bring cash. It was a cashless event. This is something I actually didn't know until I watched the documentary. Everybody was given a wristband with a little coder on. A lot of music festivals do the little, you can preload a wristband and go scan and buy stuff.
Okay.
A lot of shows do that.
Yeah.
But everybody did. They said, "Hey, put $300 a day on their minimum." People were putting like $2,000 or $3,000, and of course, there's no scanners.
No.
There's no scanners. Can I get some water? We don't have water. Okay. But they had plenty of alcohol.
Hey, that's fine.
$2 million of alcohol was purchased.
It's like $5. That's like 5 drinks, man.
Oh, yeah.
5 drinks.
Where the fuck are you drinking? Not drinking there.
Jesus. Talk about the ultimate scam, man.
Oh, we're not even done yet.
Oh no.
I know you're not.
All right. We're not even close to being done. Anyways, 5 a.m. in the morning, the day of the event, a monsoon of a storm hits the island. Like literally, they're filming this and they're putting online as the trees are blowing sideways. Tents are flying out into the ocean. It is absolutely horrendous. And of course, what's sitting out in the middle of all your Amazon boxes, all your beds, everything is just sitting out in the open, just completely soaked because they didn't have the personnel to do what they had to do. They didn't have the time. They didn't have the resources. They definitely didn't have the quality of a product. Right. So it's all torn up. And 3 hours later, the storm dissipates and the first flights arrive. The first 3 flights that arrived were sent to one side of the island, which was actually a very nice point. Beautiful water. There were a bunch of houses that were already open because all of the talent, that was all their houses. So they had them already open.
Okay.
So the first 3 planes of people were all shooting pictures. And it was like, it's just really boring. There's nothing going on, but it seems fine. Right. The rest of them were on the other side of the island, which was Hunger Games.
Oh, my God. Sounds like it.
It was literally Hunger Games.
Oh, my God.
So there's in the documentary on Netflix, on the Hulu version, Billy McFarland actually sits down with them. He was originally he had an agreement with Netflix. This is my favorite part. He had an agreement with Netflix to sit down and do all the in-depth interview stuff. 12% of everything made by every time this gets washed and all the sponsors and everything, 12% was going to go to the relief fund to pay these guys back.
That's nice.
Right? All the fans that got screwed.
Yeah.
They were just 12% of it, that's all the overhead they give away. It's all going to go there to make sure they got their money back. Instead, Hulu came back, and this is where I'm pissed off a little bit, Hulu, and said, "Hey, we're going to pay you, and you can do whatever you want with this to be on ours first." And of course, McFarland, being McFarland, went to Hulu and did it.
Look, man, money's money.
Yeah.
Money's money.
Especially when you're
Hulu did a good job as far as throwing shade his way. Like he had a couple of times, like he's like, "I take a break, taking a personal break." Like he just gave up in the questioning. He didn't answer a lot. A lot of them were really silent questions. Like, it was him trying to justify what he did, and they kept trying to say how much Ja Rule, and he's like, It was my responsibility. I was he's protecting Ja Rule incredibly. I don't know why, but he's doing it. Maybe he's afraid in prison. Ja Rule's got some pool.
No comment.
Look, the last person in rap I'm frightened of is Drake and Ja Rule. The tie. Like, no, fuck y'all.
Not afraid of Cisco anymore. No.
Look, man, that was a personal time. I told you that story in secret. Fuck you for bringing that shit up now. I'm not talking anymore. Dick.
I have no idea what I just started. I was making
up.
a joke. I didn't even
dare you.
I think you just like totally screwed
Dare
up.
you, sir. How dare you? So yeah, Fire Festival was a fucking crash and burn of epic proportion.
No kidding. Like, the act of God
I
happened
still,
too.
I still
It was
say my
like,
favorite part of that was a guy who won tickets to the show, who's just a regular guy who had a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
And he won tickets, and he was like, "Cool, it's like camping." He had a great time.
Oh, I bet he
Watching
did.
everybody bitching. Like I was like, "You, sir, are the hero we needed in this situation."
I'm pretty sure somebody's running around and goes, "Anybody have a phone charger?" I can't tweet. Anyway, so here's some of the key points that they had for it. The promo video existed before there was ever a location, and it was a complete fake out, right?
Clearly.
The website was also full of a lot of misinformation because they constantly kept changing it. So they ran out of venue locations or villas accordingly because they didn't have those locked into place yet. So they increased the price because during the documentary they're showing like everybody saying, hey, you owe us your 4 days past due at $91,000 that you owe us for the equipment that you wanted for the services, and he just kept racking. Before you know it, he was like $6-7 million behind. He took a $3 million at a 120% interest, by the way, from a
loan shark.
Yeah.
At 120%.
Yeah,
you owed within 16 days of taking the loan, he owed $500K back every 16 days until the debt was paid.
Oh my goodness.
McFarland said he had keys to all the houses, of course, to stay in. He actually, as soon as this got over with, he was on, because he wasn't actually out there for very long. He was in there from the very beginning, then he flew directly out, and most of the problems that he was dealing with, he was actually in New York in his penthouse.
Oh, I bet. I wouldn't go there either.
He was there for a short time because he was there in the very beginning because he got on a table and told everybody to calm down.
Yeah, then he got on a private jet and left. Well, wouldn't you?
I mean, after how bad I saw
I wanted to put on this show.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Look, you had to
my name attached to
it.
Oh my goodness!
So he's after the announcement of these documentaries, he announced that he will be producing, once he's out of jail, a recovery documentary. And they had already
announced. It's just like R. Kelly making a documentary about surviving a lie and no one will believe.
Yeah,
cool story, bro.
So this was 2017.
Wow.
Right? Everybody's back now. We're towards the end of this thing, but the news is going completely haywire about it. He was caught on videos talking about already planning the 2018 event, right? One of his scams that he used to do was he would sell you tickets to things that you couldn't get to, like Coachella.
Or Hamilton.
Or Victoria's Secret, the show, which are damn near, if not impossible to get tickets to. He would say, oh, I've got 100 of them. I've got 200 of them, whatever. So all these people pay money. And then he would say, I got tickets to Coachella. So everybody who would pay him for Coachella, which was down the road, he would turn and go to StubHub, buy tickets at a much higher rate and sell them. So he constantly had to keep going one more show ahead to buy and continue to scam that he was doing. So after the Friar Festival, suddenly there's a phone call, an email system starts going out about the 2018 Victoria's Secret, the 2018 Coachella, and all this stuff. And Burning Man. Mm-hmm. Very, very difficult tickets to get right now. From a totally different person. Come to find out, even the guy in the documentary who said, well, we never knew who that was. And they go, no, we found out. That was actually Billy McFarland. For those people who didn't know what he sounded like, calling you and making these deals. So he was still creating illegal scams, even after the biggest scam he just had.
To rob Peter to pay Paul, and that has to continue. He's got legal fees to pay for now. He's got to keep scamming.
Yeah.
He's in jail right now, so he's already running a scam in jail. I figured that. I found it out today. He is teaching music production in jail.
Look, everybody's got to have a hustle, man.
So that when you
stop shitting on his hustle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking impressive.
There's a voicemail. So one of the guys during the phone call. So the Fire app that he put together. For all the guests and stuff was a separate group that was still working in New York on the app, trying to get it up and going. When all this happened, they sent out a letter from their side saying, we need you to terminate your marketing guy because he was an asshole, like a legitimate. To send you a memo, he sent you a 1,000-word page essay on how exactly he wants everything done to the T. By the time you got done writing that 1,000 words, you could have fucking done it yourself.
Yeah, easily.
In the criteria you wanted, but whatever. And they also said they want to physically, remove themselves as a company from him and from the festival, like change the name and the whole 9 yards. Somebody got smart and hit record. That is online. You can listen. They put it on SoundCloud. So it was him trying to explain. And one of the questions was, do we have to worry about the FBI? And his response was, I don't know about that right now. We'll see. I would have already been gone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have to worry about the FBI. I'm not sure I'm going to be here.
Yeah. What about our paychecks? We're going to figure that out later. Just keep them working.
Nope, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Unless you're TSA.
That's not how that works, because I'll quit, bitch. I will go find other jobs.
Which a lot of them are.
They have to.
You have to pay bills, because Most landlords want to still get paid.
So, so one of the locals, I told you I'll tell this later. So one of the locals, who runs a bunch of bars, is one of the guys that was that organized all the local. They call themselves fixers, the people to put stuff together. They weren't getting paid, so he was having to deal with that. All their merchandise was held up by customs because the one thing he didn't do.
The one thing. Well,
one of the biggest things he didn't do when you work with a foreign area is customs.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't pay any of the custom fees. So $2 million, by the way, $2 million in alcohol is a $750,000 bill in just custom fees, taxes fees, right? Didn't pay any of this. So everything's held up. There's a phone conversation which they talk about, I need you to get some of your guys and go rob customs to get the merchandise out so we can start selling it because they couldn't. Man, those little wristbands didn't do jack because everything was in customs.
Yeah.
A grand total of 80 different investors totaling $26 million, and that's just one. That's just the investor. That's not Comcast and their $100 million lawsuit, and a couple others that are out there. He is. They even said in there jokingly, as soon as he gets out of jail, wait for the next big scam. Like they're gonna pull. Like they threw a lot of shade. Like during the interviews, it was fantastic to watch him. I was like, man, I wish I was there because I just been like, you're a fucking idiot, But I know what they gotta do. Netflix, they did okay. It just went through some of the same information.
Of course.
So I'm not mad at Netflix. I think theirs was very good. It had some key points. It really focused more on what happened on the island, like them being robbed. The workers, the fixers, they didn't get paid.
So they rob people.
They rob people. They rob people. They just, it's like, give me all your money.
Yeah.
They stole a lot of the luggage.
What you do?
Yeah.
Like, you're not a strong economy. You're literally hurricane every weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, I could use some dry clothes.
I mean, if they were
dry.
Or
I could use your wet clothes to sell, bitch.
That thing was the funniest thing to watch. It really was. And also at the same time, you were like sitting there and just like, I feel so horrible. And then you see some of them who were like, I dropped so much money on this. I went, no, I'm not. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel Man, who is getting dinged up?
That's me. Sorry.
Turn down your notifications.
Got it.
Is that D?
Like,
yeah.
She on her way here?
No. If I am, a second.
We may have a late edition of D. She's at a photo shoot.
No, she's not.
Was it not a photo shoot?
Something like a 90s thing with James Wallace.
Anyways, yeah.
Beautiful.
I've been working in conventions and events for over 15 years.
Dude,
I've seen shows that had, the ball pit. We've seen, remember that one. We've seen shows happen in absolute crash. Nothing to the point that would put people in such a risk so the part of the documentary that they locked them in the airport. They locked people in the airport because they loaded the plane, then they did a head count. And because they got to fly through and go through customs and security, have 110 people in the plane. They counted 111. And nobody would voice up to who was not on that list when they were calling out list names. Unboarded everybody, reloaded again. By the time that happened, the flight crew had already passed the FAA regulation for amount of time to be able to be on a plane, so they had to stand down, and there was no other crews. So they were put back into the terminal, and to make sure that they didn't go outside and light a cigarette next to this, it's right there on the ground. This isn't like where you walk across, you go upstairs, the whole 9 yards. There's fuel trucks out there. They deadbolted them inside the thing with no water, no food, no nothing. They had no choice.
Yeah.
They had to secure their group. So there's a lot of people who got out fairly quickly because the moment they noticed something was wrong, like they're on a school bus driving and they're crying. Like, oh my God, this looks like those fucking FEMA tents. Well, I'm glad you can see.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let's just say that this is a whole new level of ha 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 ha. But I got to feel bad for a lot of the guys that were out there because I don't think that's the experience they wanted.
Definitely
I hope not.
I feel bad for anyone who didn't get paid.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the ones who didn't get paid. A lot of the workers, Blink-182, the day of that this happened, they announced publicly on Twitter that they would not be attending due to unfortunate circumstances, which was basically all the videos and all that stuff was already being released right off the bat, how bad it was, because they were supposed to fly out that night.
Yeah.
The so-called other bands that were booked, supposedly, I never actually saw any confirmation of who was or who wasn't, just never got on planes.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
or they never actually agreed to go,
or were contacted.
None of them
or who
were
knows
prepaid. Like they have
Right.
There was a list on there. He put a spreadsheet showing all these deposits he made. 500,000 to Kanye West, and Kanye was supposed to be there, and nobody got paid nothing.
No, yeah, no.
No, nobody got paid nothing.
It sounds like a marvelous New Year's Eve, but 10 times worse.
Damn. Yeah, but that did happen at Marvelous where they all got locked out of the room at midnight. I remember that now. Happy New Year. Can't get in your hotel room. Hope you weren't around to fuck that chick. Because you're going to be fucking in the hallway.
I mean, it happens at cons.
We know. Yip, motherfucker.
Oh, God. Or rooftops, whatever works.
We've been there too.
should have let them
Hanging out the O of a Sheridan to get to a room. God, I have no idea how they ever did that high.
All right, next.
Oh, I'm out of topics.
Oh, no.
No, I went 2 hours. It is 8:58.
It is.
I did good on this one. And we segued very nicely. Yeah. Now we can go off the rails.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
We still have one more, actually. I forgot.
Yes.
The injection.
No, we have another.
We have two. What's the other one?
Rhode Island.
Oh,
fuck you.
I can't believe I forgot this. Ladies
How
and
did you
gentlemen,
forget Rhode Island?
I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen,
I know.
I am so sorry.
Last week, I spent like 40 minutes or so shitting on Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
So what they decided was that I need to shit on the other 49 states and territories, 52 states and territories.
You should put out a
accurate,
message
yeah.
real quick before you get started. Rhode Island, you're next. Because that's actually what I made for the banner of this one. He said it has a picture of Rhode Island. It has you're next, all in green. And then I have a map that every time he does it, it's got the little head of Jamil over the state. And eventually I'm going to put this map up. We're just going to keep updating it until we get through all 50 plus Guam and Puerto Rico. So we're gonna make that announcement here.
Time to fuck up.
Thought you'd like that.
Are you a fan of Rhode Island? Then don't watch this.
Hey, if you're a fan of Rhode Island, that's something. I mean, they were.
Oh, look, two people just joined. John and Adrian just joined in as soon as you said that. We're going to. Yes. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. We don't have none yet.
Oh.
I was like, we got sponsors, bitch? Oh. Okay, cool. We don't have sponsors?
Not yet.
It must be in Rhode Island.
Do it.
We didn't get the chicken nuggets from a sponsor?
Yeah, you did. It was my pocket.
That's not a sponsor.
Yeah.
It's a wallet.
The producer.
My pocket. Is that Java monster? Or is that
No. It's just ultra black.
Just a
Oh, okay. I'm
Why gotta be ultra black?
That's literally what
What's
it
up,
says.
John?
It's literally what it says.
Because when black just doesn't matter, ultra black.
Does it all?
That was awkward. But not as awkward as the shitty state of Rhode Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sasquatch will now present Fuck You, Rhode Island.
To be fair, I really can't fuck you, Rhode Island. You're super tiny. How tiny is Rhode Island? The county of Dallas is only slightly smaller than the state of Rhode Island. Dallas County, the county we're in Texas, is only like 300,000 square feet smaller than the state of Rhode Island. The population of Dallas is larger than the population of the state of Rhode Island. So far, only one cool celebrity has ever been from Rhode Island.
Peter Griffin. No, I was.
Nah.
Actually, Seth MacFarlane did go to school there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not Billy McFarlane. Seth MacFarlane.
That's what I said, Seth.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, we're off your topic. Fire Festival's over. Moving on.
Yeah, man, let it go. Let it go. It's dead.
Fuck that.
I mean, we got Viola Davis from
Oh, yeah.
yeah, from like Suicide Squad and
Yeah.
How to Something to Murder.
Murder, She Wrote?
Forget the full name of the school, of the show, whatever. I mean, literally, it's a list of failed and sad people who came from Rhode Island.
Seth didn't really fail.
Oh, yeah.
I'd name two people.
I'm just saying.
That's two people in the history of the world.
Well, they are just as big as Dallas County, so there's
Yes.
not a whole lot.
Not much opportunity there. That's why they go to
I'm
New
gonna need
York.
you to stop defending this tiny ass piece of shit.
I'm
place.
not defending. I'm
I
just.
feel like you are. I feel like, is this gonna be a debate now about why it doesn't suck?
Well, I did kind of defend Oklahoma for my friend Corey last time, so I guess I will be the opposite. Rhode Island's fantastic. I can walk across it. I can say I crossed the state in 30 minutes. Can you drive across Texas in 30 minutes?
No, you can barely
I
get
can't
out of
drive.
Dallas.
I can't drive to my house in 30 minutes from here. What the fuck are you talking about? Drive across Texas, bitch. I can't fly across Texas in 30 minutes.
You can
even.
to San Antonio. That's about it.
Bullshit.
about
That's
it.
a 45-minute flight. Fuck you.
30 for me. Where were you flying? Thank you, Southwest.
Shameless promotion.
We're going to take this up to 33,000 feet, and we're going to hit that jet stream. Please hold on to your table trays. The in-flight movie is a cartoon. Go.
Oh wait, I found a fun fact. Rhode Island has no county government. It's because you're the size of a fucking county.
Because you are a county, you fucking... I can't help you. I can't help you.
Not with facts like that.
Hey, the world's largest bug is on the roof of New England Pest Control in Providence.
The facts alone are going to be the joke.
Please tell me it's the bug they used for like Men in Black when they came to that big roach car.
Nope.
No? Okay.
It's a big blue termite.
It's not any better.
58 feet long.
Wow.
A 58-foot termite.
So a quarter of Rhode Island is already just a termite. Is that what you're telling me?
Like, your claim to fame is that you were the last state in the original 13. Like, you're that last bar, bitch.
It was that little patch of land that we just went...
Oh, that shit is there. Okay, make it a state.
We just called it road.
It counts. It counts.
Also, why is it Rhode Island? Bitch, you're not an island. You are landlocked, ho.
We're land.
Jamil had caused some turbulence.
Fucking landlocked ass island. What the fuck is that? You're a peninsula, bitch. Not even a peninsula. You are literally
A coastline.
a
coastline.
small
Yeah,
one. A small coastline.
Yeah.
You're a coastline the size of the
Florida
county.
is more island than your ass is.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun when I shit on Florida. Florida man has made Florida so famous.
Oh.
Yeah. He's back in it.
But you know what? Rhode Island doesn't have that because it only has a million people in the motherfucking state. I'm pretty sure my graduating class is larger than the population of Rhode Island.
I got to find some positive things about Rhode Island
Oh, man.
to counter you.
Did you literally just search positive things?
I did. Okay. No, nothing yet.
Family Guy's based there?
Oh, wait. It's home to the Tennis Hall of Fame. There you go.
Let me find some positive things.
Don't worry. I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm really waiting.
Damn insurgents.
Okay. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Top tourist attraction include the Cliff Walk of Newport, the Elms of Newport, Waterfire Providence. These don't sound like head attractions. There's nothing here.
Place for suicide.
Which you would do if you lived in Rhode Island.
Oh, something. Here's some known facts. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm not helping you guys. Sorry. Some known facts. They enjoyed steamed meats. So do we. Stews. Kind of a thing in Texas. Breads. Really.
I like bread? Holy shit.
Holy shit. They like porridge. I fucking hate porridge. So yeah, porridge. There, you can have that one. Oh, with bread. Really. Okay.
Nope.
Apparently this became one of different studio shits on Rhode Island.
Yes.
The type of bread colonists used to eat.
Hardtack?
Colonists, I don't give a fuck what they ate.
I don't either. Why is it
That's
telling
so
me as
old.
a
That's
the
so
old,
irrelevant.
That's how old the facts are.
That's how old the good things are about it. It was
I'm trying to help you, Rhode Island. Help me here. Vagina, give birth to something popular. Oh God, there's 57 facts. Only 57 facts about this place.
It's only 57 feet wide. You look confused. Oh God, he found a bad one.
The only nuclear explosion to ever happen in the U.S. outside of a controlled environment happened in Wood Rivers in 1964.
Oh.
So you nuked Rhode Island. That explains so much. All right.
Oh God.
See, Mr.
Rhode
Potato.
Island, Rhode Island is so shitty. I'm looking for the next state I'm fucking with. This is sad.
The Mr. Potato Head was named the official family travel ambassador of Rhode Island in 2000.
The Mr. Potato Head? Wow.
Oh, God, you're not making this easy, people.
What the fuck? Like, Rhode Island didn't even show up on a map. Like, the words Rhode Island are bigger than the
Trust
state.
me, when I was searching for just a solid, like, just picture of the island, I had to find it.
It's not an island! Stop calling it an island!
Of the actual state, and then just contrast it all black because it looks so fucked up.
Like, literally, you don't exist.
Over 400 Rhode Islands. What?
400 Rhode Islanders?
Oh.
No, 400. Okay, if you took Rhode Island as a state and stacked it 400 times, it could fit inside Alaska. Over 4,000 of them can fit in the U.S. So, yeah, I could take the state and put 400 of them inside just Alaska by itself, and then over 4,000 just the United States. Wow. You're tiny.
I feel like that's a bad lie there.
So
this is based off their website.
Yeah. Okay, I just found another fact. This is one of the facts.
Fact.
Rhode Island.
Your official drink is coffee milk.
One of the facts is Rhode Island shares state water borders with New York.
How is that a fact? How is that an interesting fact?
You're literally trying to bank off of New York. Yeah, people know New York. Hey, yeah, you know New York? Hey, we share the same water with them.
Okay, here's a gaming one, and it's something I actually didn't know. Glendale claims, damn it, never mind.
There we go.
Claims to be the world's oldest penny arcade with some of the games dated back to 1920, still operating at their original price.
Whoa.
That's cool.
That would be dope.
They have have the original Donkey Kong still in the cabinet on the photos here.
Cool.
That's cool. I'm pretty sure if we call Phoenix, we can get those right now.
Right.
All right. So what states am I shitting on next? 'Cause this is just...
All right. What's up, Scott? Welcome to the show. We're shitting on Rhode Island. Evidently, we tried to help them, but they just...
You tried to help them. I understand it, Rhode Island.
I tried to help them. No, that's not a good one. This is Dead Air, brought to you in part by Rhode Island, and trying to find positive
Blame
things.
Rhode Island for that shit.
I'm trying to find good things about them. They got 50 facts, and some of them.
There are no good facts. Stop. You're hurting yourself. Don't do this to yourself.
Okay, Rhode Island, you lost me here. It is now against the law to wear anything see-through. To wear see-through clothing. It's against the law to wear see-through clothing.
I mean,
like fish netting on your arm is not allowed. Because if it's clothing, it has to be.
Okay.
You'll never have a con up there, I swear to God.
That's why they have to go to New York.
It shares a border.
No, motherfucker. It shares a water border.
It shares a
water
Which
border.
means
Sorry.
that when New York does this little jutty out part, the water in New York also is the water that touches Rhode Island. Not that Rhode Island touches New York.
No. No.
There's Connecticut in the fucking way.
I know. That's what I thought you had said earlier. I was just like,
shares
sorry.
the same water.
It shares the ocean that's
look at
on the eastern border of the country. Along with the other 20 goddamn states that share that goddamn ocean.
The Atlantic.
To be fair, New York also shares the water coastline with Florida. It's the same water.
Dear Rhode Island.
You make me miss Oklahoma.
Not really. If I had a choice, I would move to Oklahoma. Their facts are so weird. This year, a Providence High School senior, Ben Perry, set the Guinness Book World Record of marathon cooking at working over 40 hours straight. Have you been to a Whataburger? Them bitches don't close.
Look, we're done. No.
That's too much. We've already given it too much glory by talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone pick me a fucking state.
Free the nipples in Rhode Island. Thank you, Bat. Free the nipples.
Free them.
All right.
Shit, free the slightly bare arms.
You said that you were going to pick your state next year or next episode. So what is your next state that you would like to talk about? You were really wanting Florida, and it is relevant right now. Oh, shit. He's doing the random pick.
Huh.
Utah.
All right.
Wow. Just go watch SLC Punk. That shit's in the state of Utah. Their beer sucks. Mormons?
Oh, that's
what
right.
the fuck is wrong with y'all?
There's Ashley. Fuck Florida. All right, so Utah is your next week.
Bitch, I'm gonna do Utah right now. I can do Utah on top of my fucking head.
All right, you got to double down. Here we go.
Oh.
It's salt water. That's that's your happy place. There's nothing in Utah. There's flat land. It's Kansas with dirt.
And salt.
Salty dirt. It's good for margaritas, but you can't have margaritas because the alcohol content's too high for fucking Utah. Like, nothing good has ever come from Utah. If anyone can find me one good thing from Utah, I will both be shocked and amazed. Don't worry. I'll wait. Utah, you shared the border with some cool places. Like, I mean...
Hey, the wind from Colorado will get you high.
You got that Four Corners thing, but it's really the other 3 states we care about.
That's right.
Well, you got Nevada, Ohio, Wyoming, Colorado.
The Four Corners is Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico.
And then, well, I mean, you got that little...
Yeah, I don't count that weird bendy fucking thing. I count literally the 4 corners you can hop into 4 states really quickly. That's literally what 4 corners is. It's the 4 corners of 4 states. Not the weird bendy part. Where it's 3 corners.
15 things you should know before moving to Utah.
Do not change your mind. Get a second wife.
Salt Lake City is far from boring.
Okay, if you have to preface anything with Salt Lake City is far from boring, that means Salt Lake City is fucking boring. You never hear anyone say Las Vegas, it's far from boring. We know Vegas isn't boring. They make shows about Vegas not being boring. They make shows about Utah being the most boring goddamn state in the goddamn place. Yeah, you trying to find me some good from Utah?
Good luck. He is struggling.
Winter sports are huge in Utah.
Cool.
Utah is great for stargazing.
I mean, yeah, because they don't have
Utah has a flat tax state.
Uh-huh.
Sundance Film Festival is quite a scene in Utah.
I mean,
they just project the movies onto the flat ass goddamn earth.
The job market in Utah is in good shape. Oh, the national parks will blow you away. Literally. This was a 2-for-1er.
Oh, here we go.
No, just
this entire show.
Oh,
Like, I feel like Utah and Rhode Island were just gimmies.
the one thing I say that they do have that actually I would like to take the kids to is the Dinosaur National Monument. That the whole area where you've seen a lot of those films. It's very gorgeous.
That's one.
Well, most of the Western films were out there.
And to be fair, that's because the dinosaurs died there. Because they were in fucking
They
Utah.
give you a place to go dig with the kids, and they can
That's
actually
perfect.
legitimately dig. Like, my kids are really into dinosaurs. That makes sense to me.
so great for the dinosaur enthusiast.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's kind of okay for the dinosaur enthusiasts.
It's kind of okay.
Evidently,
Okay.
the third most popular place is Lake Powell,
For the locals?
a place that has almost no vegetation, a lot of water, and a lot of rock.
Bitch, it's a desert.
Just saying. Just saying.
It's a popular place with no vegetation. What?
It's all rock.
That does not sound appeasing.
Rocky waters.
So I can go swimming and cut my face open. Don't
Sounds
dive.
about right.
Don't dive in Utah. You'll bleed.
God. Now we're the Simpsons Canyon again. It's all rolling around here. So what is going to be? Do it again because you're going to have to choose this for the next one. I mean, otherwise you're going to be stuck with Florida because that's what Ashley said. So pick one, and don't go off on it until
Utah, full of dead fun things.
Pick a finger: middle finger, index finger.
middle finger. What did you pick?
What did you pick?
Well, it looks like next week is Wyoming's turn. Fuck, that's a boring state too.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. I feel like the entire Northwest I can do in one episode.
Utah, full of dead fun things. Ashley, Utah, where the dinosaurs died of boredom.
No kidding.
They were already dead before the comet hit. Comet hit, and it was the only excitement in Utah.
Oh. All right, so Wyoming now.
Wyoming next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I miss Rhode Island already. Like, I can't think of a city in Wyoming. I can think of cities in Rhode Island. They were just boring.
Yeah. Shit. I've never gone to Wyoming. I've never had a
Google,
I've
what the fuck is in Wyoming?
Ding! Boredom. I'm sorry. What is boredom?
Oh, wait. There's an Urban Dictionary for Wyoming. Hold on.
Okay, you're getting a 3 for 1 weekend, evidently.
Wyoming is supposedly a state. Wyoming does not in fact exist. It is a distortion of space-time that only appears to exist. Anyone you've met who thinks they have been to Wyoming or believes they've lived in Wyoming have had fake memories implanted by the U.S. government. This is because they can't explain it, and it would cause a mass panic if the public knew the truth. If you attempt to drive into Wyoming, you will wake up in Canada and make it live with no memories. This is how Canada gets new citizens.
I can't even top that.
Damn, that's good. That was good.
Thank you, Urban Dictionary,
Yes.
for Wyoming.
What does Urban Dictionary have for Rhode Island? I'm curious.
Here we go.
Back to the beginning.
No, that'd be Oklahoma. I don't know. It's not even on there. But I did type in what the fuck is in Rhode Island, and the first result is what the fuck does Rhode Island do? There are only 13 posts on it from 2016.
Please read the post.
I'm about to. I'm pulling it up now. Topic. What the fuck does Rhode Island do? I've never met anyone from there, and they have no notable industries that I know of, or I feel like I would have heard about it by now. Pretty sure the Griffins live there. Number one export, James Wood and fart jokes. James Wood was raised there, but not born there. Well, it's sure as hell not video games. This reminds me of how I feel about the rock and gravel factory thing in my town. It's freaking huge and must require a ton of people to operate, and I have never once met a person who works there. It kind of just exists. do, 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 do.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Sorry.
Nope. Oh, we got more.
The Rhode Island is actually an awesome little state. I lived there from when I was 15 to 17. There are a lot of tightly packed cities and then a lot of ocean towns like Newport. And there are a lot of small towns. The beaches are great. It is the ocean state after all. It's not the ocean state. It is a ocean state.
Yes.
There's like 25 of them motherfuckers. In my experience, the people from Rhode Island all identify heavily with being from there and value their local communities. There's a specific Boston-like accent that Rhode Islanders have. It's actually pretty funny. Response, I wonder if there's a lot of opioid and heroin abuse. That seems like a big rural white drug now. Yep, a friend of mine OD'd 2 years ago on heroin. Like, motherfucker.
That took a turn.
Rhode Island.
Well, you got beer and quahogs.
God damn. Quahogs or Quay?
Quahogs. Quahog. From fucking Family Guy.
Yeah, Quahog.
Quahog, yeah. Quahog,
Okay.
but Quahog. Still. Land of the clams.
Clams. The drunken clam. We gotta go to the drunken clam.
Yeah, they have one in Dallas now.
I know.
Yeah. You can talk about that next. Okay, I got it.
That was the end of the only thing I ever fought. Oh, it's under r/high ideas. Got it.
All right, so now you got
Wait, Urban Dictionary, Rhode Island girl. Whoop.
Rhode Island girl.
That's a long ass definition. I am not reading that shit.
Send it over here. I'll read it.
No, it's just bad.
Is it?
It's not even funny. But you can get a Rhode Island girl mug for your buddy. Thanks, Urban Dictionary. Oh,
Okay. Do you have anything on Oklahoma in there?
I'm sorry, I was wrong. Rhode Island was in fact an Urban Dictionary.
Oh.
Many people think of Rhode Island as the smallest state in the country, but in fact, it's not a real state, just a whole pile of water.
I gotta go look up this.
We're looking up Oklahoma now in an Urban Dictionary.
The hell did you just send me, Seth?
Oh, God.
We'll just wait.
What did you fucking send?
Wow, his brain just shut down from that one.
No, it's from a nostalgic here.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Perfect.
go. Hang on. I have a really large. From Zebra Gum. 30 seconds is all you could last. 30 seconds. You could tell how old someone is by this joke. Zebra Gum. 30 seconds of flavor. That ain't no lie. I used to love Zebra Gum. And it was like, oh, it's so good.
Done.
Next slice.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, home of the Quakenado.
Quakenado.
One of the few places in the world where 2 natural disasters happen at the same time.
That was God just saying, be gone.
That was God shitting on Oklahoma.
No kidding.
Oh, it was Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Well, yeah, that one I believe. Yeah, I believe that one. Texas, unfortunately, has had that. I mean, it was 80 degrees yesterday, and then we were literally standing outside.
In Frisco,
poured rain.
snowing.
Yeah, my sister sent photos. She's a little more north of Frisco. And she's like, oh, they said it wouldn't stick, and there's just snow everywhere.
Why do these states exist?
Don't think they have a Whataburger. No, they don't have a Whataburger up in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a. I don't think Whataburger has gone beyond like Kansas, maybe.
It's probably like Chicken Express. I was just like in the southern.
So talk about this the drunken clam that we were talking about earlier, because there's one here in Dallas now. It's a pop-up bar, right?
Yeah. So apparently a bar that was closed down. I don't remember what bar it was that got closed down, but it was downtown Dallas, and some dude decided to make a 4-month-long period where they open up basically the Family Guy bar, the Drunken Clam.
And evidently it's supposed to look exactly
The
like
outside look. I've had a few friends go in, and they've done some video.
Is it pretty close?
No, the inside. You know what? I need to go watch a few episodes. It's been a while. I didn't like.
It's a tiny ass bar.
It is
and
tiny.
It's in Rhode Island.
It's tiny. So it fits the Rhode Island.
Did you go in and did you feel like you were on a peninsula, an island? An oceanfront property? No. The last story we had, and I totally forgot about it, is actually something Jamil had posted. Oh. It was the weirdest thing, and I didn't actually read the whole thing because I had to stop. I just couldn't help.
Is this the guy with the back pain?
Yeah. You want to explain it? Because you actually read it.
I'd rather not, but okay. Apparently some dude, and I believe in the UK, decided that it would be a really great treatment for his back pain to inject semen into his body.
Blink a little faster over there, Seth. Go ahead.
So,
the motherfucking fuzz?
That is the proper response. But now allow me to make that more confusing for you. Did he get a live sample or did he store it and then shoot it later?
I'm assuming it's gonna be the worst would be live, right?
I don't think there's a better. It's not good either way. Because it's not supposed to be injected into your body. He showed up at the hospital with, strangely enough, a massive infection, probably caused by injecting semen into your body.
So, yeah, here's the actual story for you. The 33-year-old male took himself to the hospital with severe back pain after lifting something very heavy. Apparently, he was experiencing chronic lower back pain for some time. When the doctors examined him, they discovered a red and swollen spot on his right arm, right where he made the injection, pretty much. It turns out that he had been injecting his own sperm into his arm.
Semen injections for back pain.
The case reports and describes his semen as therapy, or he described it as therapy, an innovative method to treat back pain that he devised independently of himself against any other medical advice.
Because there's no medical benefit to shooting sperm in you.
Which, according to BuzzFeed, is the very nice way to put that.
Yeah.
Perhaps most alarming, he had been giving himself injections for over 18 months.
So it's not like he did it once.
I was like 8 or 18. No, 18 months.
There's multiple times.
So this dude has some placebo effect going on here.
No.
He thinks that shit works.
He has. That is the
dead cell section.
That's where okay, you guys can't see it at home, so sorry. But if you go look up BuzzFeed.com, you type in inject semen. Pretty much it will show it. You'll see a little pocket on the X-ray that shows the pocket where it's just
storing semen
in his body.
They just sat there.
And decayed,
right?
And rotted. I mean, you
'Cause
basically
it's
took
semen.
living little things that were squirming and went,
Well, you took
Die.
decaying DNA and shoved it into your skin. Like, I know the belief from guys is that a little dick will fix everything. But
Not
like,
how that
like,
works.
like, no. No, semen's not a pick-me-up. Like, the medical properties of semen are, if you made it with an egg,
this
you can
just
possibly
opens
get a
up the
child.
door to more idiots to try
A search.
anything else.
A search for most eclectic internet sites and forums found no other documentation of semen injection
The
for back pain.
closest that I can
used-
think of anything involving semen and any sort of medical is that creepy stalker dude from a couple years ago who was talking about the telomeres and DNA for using it as a pickup line, and some jackass decided that was going to be his fix-all for his lower back pain. I'm so confused about so many parts of this thing. Like, one, how did you get to the fucking conclusion that your dick sperm, that your baby batter, that your ball sack ejaculation, that your jizz was gonna fix your lower back? I've done many things with jizz. It has not fixed anyone's lower back.
No.
It has not regrown wounds. It has not healed anything. It is, in fact, just sticky and dried up on shit and need to be cleaned up afterwards. It's really quite a bother.
Okay, so the man was given intravenous infusion of antibiotics and eventually was discharged himself from the hospital. He declined to have the abscess drained from the infection.
Look, he's going to keep that dick. He's going to keep that sperm. You know how hard he worked to get that sperm?
And he refused to have it drained.
my
That
God.
caused his misguided remedy. The remedy is literally utterly unclear what this man was thinking. Injecting semen into his body was a good idea, but the bright side. Oh my God, they said this. His
the
back
bright
felt
side?
better after the hospital stay.
So going. So Trey brought this up. Technically, through all technical means, Trey pointed out that inserting semen into his body intravenously did in fact cure his back pain because
Sent
he
him
got
to the
sick
hospital.
and had to go to the hospital,
I mean-
and they cured his infection. So technically,
It's a roundabout way of doing it.
he could have just gone to see a doctor about his back pain and kept his jizz to himself.
Could have.
I mean,
But where's the uniqueness
That's the picture.
in that?
Look at the swelling of his arm.
Usually, you get that kind of swelling from jerking off, not from injecting semen into your forearm.
You could also see where he put the tourniquet on
Strap,
it.
yeah.
The strap across his arm.
Yes, I can see where he's blowing out a vein trying to do it too.
Yeah. Oh, all those are pin marks.
Yes,
And then
18 months worth.
Yeah.
He had to go online, buy syringes, and repeatedly order these bitches so that he may
Fill them up.
store the semen unless he's just getting a fresh sample every time he has a problem and needs injection.
So let's look at the comments after this story.
Bruh.
I couldn't count how many times I said the word "what,"
Yeah.
which followed by the people going "same," or how many times I thought he deserved the Darwin Award.
At this point, I feel like doctors should just let you die. Like if you're not going to have them cut the abscess off, they should refuse service next time. Because you're going to be back.
Okay, they missed
You have
evidently.
an American right to be a dumbass.
Evidently, they missed a very crucial part of the story that somebody else posted in the comments. The doctors that actually were on his case submitted him to the a medical journal titling it semeninity, harmless back pain as an unusual
Oh my god.
subdarius. I can't pronounce that word. Abscess. Doctor's pun at the end of that was WTF exclamation point.
You got submitted to a medical journal with WTF at the end of it. Like, understand, these are doctors who have seen every kind of fucked up shit people do to themselves.
I just hope the guy's from Rhode
Swallow
Island.
insert
It'd be
things.
even better if the guy was from like Rhode Island.
Was it in America? I thought he was British.
It was British. It was. I say it would be even better if it was from Rhode Island.
I think it's pretty funny that he was British and decided to shoot himself up with dick sweat.
Did he think he had some sort of magical sperm that cures medical problems?
I mean, somebody lied to him.
I hope he hasn't already procreated.
Procreated.
Sorry.
Hopefully he has this sperm overabundance of sperm because no one's fucking him.
Clearly, because he thinks it's better in his body.
I'm gonna keep this shit to myself. Bitches love it.
Was he gonna pass out sperm shot? Oh God.
I mean that hooker seemed really happy when I jizzed on her, so I'm gonna keep this to myself. Like,
Instead of Jello shots.
dick on his arm. Dick. Like, I'm trying to figure out how you make the leap from I have back pain, I'm gonna shoot myself up with jizz. Like that is a leap of what?
That is some like next level thinking. Like
No, that is some next level degradation of brain cells. Like, I don't know what drugs you did as a child, but you fucked your shit up if you think that the shit that you jizz onto some chick's face is gonna make your back better.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Man, he could have shot cocaine and would have had better results.
He wouldn't have made the fucking news.
He would not have made the news. God, I hope this does not lead.
So this lady goes,
to a
I love the
segue of
fact
stupid shit.
I love the fact that he was
bodily
experiencing
fluid.
back pain. Then he injects it into his
arm.
arm to fix the problem. Semen is
Like,
considered.
apparently the semen was just going to fix his entire body and make it super potent.
Yeah, no, because it was just swim its way to his back. Yeah. They're swimmers.
Bitch, your arm is not a fucking fallopian tube. It's not a cervix involved, my G. I don't know how you thought this was going to work, but it didn't. And now we're just laughing at you. I wish they had your name.
Conclusion: semen injections are valid treatments to acute back problems for up to at least 17 months. Jesus, that's perfect.
I'm just so confused as to how you got.
wrong.
How did you get to this logic? Like, what was
what
the first step? I need to know what the first step was, so that if I ever see that step, I can just casually go no. Like, whatever that first step
That's
that
some
made
slippery, slippery slope stuff right there, man.
Ashley goes, wrong kind of dick injection.
like,
Oh,
like what? Like how? What was I need to know what the first step was 18 months ago that made you go,
I wonder how many people read this and then stopped giving themselves treatments.
If there's a sperm blood cell treatment fucking movement going, I'm gonna look at anti-vaxxers like, well, y'all aren't the only stupid ones.
Found somebody stupider than y'all.
I don't know. I can't die because some dickwad near me shoots himself with fucking sperm. I mean, well, he did have an infection. Never mind.
He had an infection. Oh my goodness.
Dick in his arm. Did he just jizz into the needle?
Gee, that's what I was trying to see if maybe somebody asked that question. Like, did you put it in a cup, then transfer it over, or did you just straight into the needle?
Oh, no.
Or was this like an IV bag? Did you just go catheter straight to IV?
Oh.
Like, what if you just jizzed in the IV bag and stored it?
No, I'm just thinking catheter tube straight to arm.
That makes masturbation really awkward.
Oh my God.
Like, I am baffled. I have to find this person. That is now my goal.
No.
My goal is to find this person, and I must
Stay
know.
away from dumb people.
I must know step one. I have to know the
It's a
first
slippery slope, man.
the first fucking step on the. Of course, it's slippery. It's covered in jizz.
Hi, we're being joined live now with Jizzman. Hey, Jizzman. Hello.
Bullshit. I'm saying his full goddamn Christian name. His name before God and the devil.
What made you think of this? Well, I was having chronic back pain, you see.
And again, here, let's role play this. So, sir, I have to ask, what made
I'm going to make
you
him sound like a redneck. I'm sorry, guys.
go for it? What made you think that your ejaculate was gonna help out your back pain?
Oh, God, this is going to be so horrible. Remember TVMA. Well, the good Bible does tell me that this is life-giving, life-saving materials in my body. We should
Where
never
in the Bible does it say life-saving?
I didn't abort anything. I put it back in me. I reused my good juices.
Allow me to help you out. When you're choking a bitch with your dick, your sperm is not what saves her.
How
Pulling
dare
your
you,
dick
sir?
Out is what saves her.
How dare you, sir? You know
How dare I?
You know I'm white.
You
It ain't
jizzed
that I
in a
couldn't.
goddamn cup.
You know I'm white. I could never choke a bitch out.
Not with your penis, no.
Yeah, that's right. Get her done.
Like, I must find this person. I'm going to the UK now to find this bitch.
I'm right here, motherfucker. Ask your questions.
So what was step one in The sperm will save my life.
Well, I read this article here. See, now it was my back really hurt, and it said that sperm was a healing agent, and so I determined that since I couldn't reach around because my ass was too big.
Article referenced.
Where did you? Where was this article? If you say penthouse, I never thought I'd be writing you, but I shot sperm in my arm, and suddenly I was in the hospital.
It was in a Mad TV comic. From 1994.
Look, Alfred E. Newman should not be your doctor, dude.
No.
The Mad TV logo shouldn't,
He seemed like a trustworthy dude. What do you want me to do?
All right, sir. I'm gonna need you to go and smell those flowers over there. Put it around your fucking head. Look at the flowers!
I lost my sense of smell.
I bet you did. All the jizz you had to save.
Because of my back pain.
Yeah, don't let him bend over, man.
Hey, it feels much better now, so the treatment did work.
Okay.
By a proxy of events. Sure. We'll say it caused the chain reaction to happen.
Hey, look, you little ginger.
I'm so confused.
You're talking to your prince, sir.
Prince Harry did not jizz in a cup and shoot himself up with it.
Look, Prince Harry, you got a woman you can go inject into her. I didn't have that. All I had was me. And I put it in my arm in which I took care of things. There's more power.
Yeah, I'm sure that infection before made that arm real useful.
It woke me up every morning. I felt a throbbing sensation.
The best of things.
Most of us have a Woody in the morning. We wake up with morning wood. We don't wake up with morning jizz arm.
This skit was brought to you in part by What the Fuck?
Welcome to One Up to Finish News, where we ask the questions, what the fuck were you thinking? like, how did we get here, my dude?
Well, first on, I went onto the Amazon website, and I said, order me some needles. Said I was diabetic. Sure.
Bitch, you are not shooting that through a diabetic needle. Them bitches are so goddamn thin. Fuck you. You are not jizzing in the... No. You saved that bullshit, sir. You got you some heroin needles.
I have no fucking clue. This is a skit, goddammit. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Bullshit, bitch.
Look, I'm speculating here.
Speculation.
There's a level of improv I can and cannot do, and we're gone way beyond what my capabilities are. If Corey was here, it would be a different story.
Oh, so you're saying you need someone else to help with jokes?
Oh.
No, it just he's better.
Does he hold the cup for you? Does he man the needle?
Too far. Make sure you get it all.
In my pants.
Don't drop a drop. I need it all.
All 18 months worth.
Does he like save up for once a month? Once a month, one big boom, and then he inject, or does he save it and store it?
Okay, looking at the image, I don't know. I got nothing. I'm not trying to put logic into this shit.
No, there's none. To be had.
Logic.
That went out the window.
No, that went out his dick into a goddamn needle.
Did you guys see the teen that was taunting the Native American elder with the manga hat on?
Yeah,
I did not.
That was the
craziest
craziest
just
thing.
one. It was like 30
There was like 30 of them, but there's like one. He's like just smiling. Like it's like you do realize they used to scout people. Like they can do that.
You do realize that if you're talking about make the wall, it's gonna put your ass on the other side of it. They were here first, bitch.
What day are we in now? 27?
19th.
No. They just shut down.
Shutdown. 27 or 28.
Yeah,
27, 28? Yeah. Damn.
Dude, it's just bad. But
no, I was looking at BuzzFeed. The University of Oklahoma is investigating a racist Snapchat video of a student in blackface. She has that peel on.
Yeah.
That you put on is black that you peel off.
Right. The charcoal.
She took a snapshot and she went, because she was peeling it off, and now like I'm not sure if it said black paint on her face and using because she used the N-word into it. That's why. But it looked like she had that stuff on.
Yeah, that'll
do it.
Yeah, my friend posted one of those face masks and it looked like blackface, but she wasn't going nigger. So I didn't give her shit for it. I was like, oh wait, it's just face mask. Okay.
Latest news: R. Kelly has been reportedly dropped by his record label. He had a record label?
He's been signed to Sony forever and a day.
I thought he got dumped a while back.
No.
Oh, I mean,
Like, cool, Sony dropped them. Y'all are about 25 years too late. Congrats.
He's not putting anything out anyway.
Just his dick and some juice.
Drip, drip, drip. Oh, man. That's just... I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on dick injection.
I can tell.
It's really...
Dick injections. Dick. Like, was there a special time for the load?
That's
How did he figure out which load was the healing one?
Well, that was my question. Did he just not masturbate for an entire month? And then just one big badoom, big load.
I feel like he saved it.
Or did he just, every day put a little in a cup and throw it in the freezer and then like heat it up and put it all together?
The heating it up and putting it all together is possibly the worst.
I could just see him with a spoon and a lighter.
Dude, if he's doing that shit like heroin. He's got the heroin spoon, the flame, the cotton, and he's just filtering like, oh man. That is some prime shit there.
Make sure you get all the nasty stuff out.
That's all of it. That's all of it, dude. If you get all the nasty stuff out of it.
I really want to see the medical journal. I'm trying to find the medical journal of this because I really want to know if the doctor has explained how much, how often. Like, he did 18 months. Was this a daily thing? Was he woke up in the morning and goes...
pretty sure they don't know.
They have to ask these questions.
He didn't have to answer them, though.
He doesn't. True.
And he clearly did not seem to want to stay around to talk about it. He figured that they would steal his medical fucking...
his medical cure?
His medical discovery. That jizz in his pants was the saving grace.
Clearly the saving... Yeah.
Like, I feel saved just knowing he did that. Now I won't ever have that question. Is my dick magical? Does my jizz fix shit? I don't have to ask that. Nope. He helped me out. Shit. Of course,
guys, all this talk has been giving me semen thanks on Facebook now. Thanks.
To what?
Just kind of pop up. New research says semen may actually treat depression in women.
It definitely treats depression in men.
Yes, it does. And yes,
no offense.
There was
it's a pick me up every time. Oh man, I feel good.
Woo!
Today is great.
Woo! You wrecked your car. Don't give a fuck. You're broke.
That's not funny. Bat wrecked my car like that.
Wait, what?
He wrecked my old Explorer that way.
Having sex? Or
in my car. He was driving my car. It was when me and Trey went to San Diego in 2006. Oh, Bat's watching.
Yeah,
cool.
Yes.
Bat.
Give it a second. You bitch.
We're going to wait for you, Bat.
No. I'm going to tell the story. He'll catch up. So he drops me and Trey at the airport, and he's driving back in my car. Plane hasn't taken off yet, and I get a phone call from my mom. Why the fuck am I getting calls about insurance? Were you in a wreck? Like, no. What are you talking about? Turns out, Bat was driving my car, and he says he was blinded by the sun and got into a wreck. I'm like, dude, you were with this chick. You were probably getting a handy.
He probably was.
You hit a car. You were blinded by the jizz.
It's in my eye! It burns!
You better have been blinded by the orgasm. Whatever, dude. I will do this when I get home.
I'm waiting for him to catch up now. Was your car totaled?
He didn't total it. He just got into a wreck.
Oh, okay.
I just had to hear about it from my mom. Every time I pass the intersection at Coit fucking Beltline, I go, what the fuck did you say you were doing? You're blinded by the sun, huh? Whatever, dude.
Which way was he going? What time was it? That'll tell you.
I don't remember what time we left on that goddamn flight. It was 13 years ago. I don't remember what we did there. No, I don't.
What did y'all go to San Diego for?
Game Developers Convention.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That was during your game group. Yeah. Oh, my God. I don't know if he's dying laughing or if he's typing out a super long post. God damn you, Jamil, you motherfucker.
What? I never once got mad at everybody. I was like, whatever.
Out of all the stories over the past here we go. It was a reflection on the light. It looks like the light was green. It's just a
All right, fine.
Out of all these years, of
Key.
13
You've
years
never heard this story?
I've never heard this story.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that there are stories you haven't heard because they were just normal shit to us. Like, the weird shit we got up to was just our normal shit.
Have you ever had a blowjob while driving?
Have I had one?
Either one of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Has any of you gone while driving?
Yes.
I was super fucking focused when I went off. I was like, oh. Slow down to 35 and to 55.
Dude, I was reading license plates of cars 7 cars ahead of me.
Because I got a handy after.
There you go. That's my boy.
Can't believe you got in an accident. You want me to give you a hand job? Yeah, would you? That'll make me. Doesn't matter the wreck anymore. I feel great.
He was really tense. The handy helped.
Yes, there was a medical report that came back out a long time ago from John Hopkins that yes, male semen inside females delivers proteins or whatever that does help depression. It was a legitimate study that was done. It was 1,500 couples that were all females and males, or somebody was suffering from depression. They were told to have sex on a bi-daily or every 2 days and to ejaculate in, and then they would run these tests, and it was found that over 90% of the females felt less depressed, and that was just because if it was a real guy, they went, then I went, then that's how they felt so much better.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the other 10% were just the guy going, hold still, I'm going to get off. And then they're like, I don't feel any better.
Yeah.
Yes, Brad. I'm sure the handy did help you stress.
You know, I don't know of any guy ever to say handy doesn't help. But, you know, there are probably one or two.
I mean, I'm sure situations where it's not appropriate.
That'll make it work. If you feel bold enough to go there, we will make that shit work. Church, dinner with your parents.
Oh, God.
Look, there's a lot of stories I don't talk about. But the fact that I ate a preacher's daughter out in his church, I know I'm going to hell. I earned my ride. Going there good.
You munched your way
Been on
into
that.
it.
Been on that.
Much your way into
Been on that path for years.
I'm brave, been there. Let's see. What was it?
This is the part
Seven-
where the conversation devolves into sex stories.
Absolutely. 7 years ago, me and Jessica went out to Fort Worth. They had this, I can't remember this bar, but it had like 5 different areas. It had like a dueling piano, had like this club in the back, but it was like 5 different areas of this really nice bar. And when she gets drunk, she gets wild. Like, let's do it.
Is she a woo girl?
No, she's not a...
I appreciate that you understood that end of the dance.
Dude,
Yeah.
love How I Met Your Mother.
At first, I was just like,
I did, except for that last episode. That last episode pissed me off.
The last
No,
season
it
was
could've
just
been-
really kind of...
Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
weird.
I mean, they're like, we need to conclude. Crush it on one real quick.
This is how I met your mother, and she's dead.
And she's dead. Home. I would have been the kid.
depressing
The
bitches.
kid's been like,
Yeah. So basically, Dad, this was so you could tell us
That
you
you wanna
wanted to
go
date
ahead.
Aunt Robin.
you realize those kids only had a job for like 4 days. They recorded all that stuff
Yeah.
throughout
Yeah.
all 9
Yeah.
seasons in like the first 4 days,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they were jobless. You know,
But the funny part is, they knew the ending the entirety of the show.
They did.
right? And they kept it secret.
Well, they were paid handsomely for
Oh,
that.
I hope
Preacher's
so.
daughter in the church in a baptismal tub. Less than an hour after my cousin was baptized in it,
Oh.
and Dragon Rose
No,
joined it.
time out. Less than an hour after that, his
Right.
cousin was baptized in it.
Oh!
The
I
cousin
misread
got
that.
because I've heard this story. The cousin was baptized.
Oh, that
Does
does
your-
not feel
Get the
fair.
order right. Get
Does
the
your
order.
cousin know? Did your
Now he
cousin?
does.
Well, I don't know.
You have been baptized in the jizz of bats.
Welcome, Dragon Rose. You, please remember last time you were
The
here.
baptismal font was painful.
Just remember last time. I'm putting it up right now. The following
Little
is
Timmy's
rated,
not a demon.
Rated for TV MA, mature audiences only.
Mature.
No,
Mature.
it's about to pop up.
Just remember, little Timmy's not a demon. That why he's not.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
He's not burning because of the Satan.
Yes.
He's burning because of my jizz.
The holy.
The demon is within him. No, I'm over here.
Baptist response. Fuck if I know if he knows or cares. To be fair, yeah.
Hi, D Rose. Just gotta watch. Ooh, Aquaman.
That's
awesome.
Dragon. That's Dragon Rose.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you
Oh,
D Rose.
man.
I call her
I was
D
like-
Rose.
I'm not at a convention now. LOL. Yeah, but last time wasn't it you that had the nephew or niece, or you were watching? Was it you? That
Yeah, it was her. She had her.
You had somebody you were watching that it was like they're 10. We're like, we gotta watch it. They're gonna learn anyways. Might as well be from us.
Wow.
But because of those shows, the last 2 shows in particular, one of our platforms asked us in an email.
I said Spacebook.
Asked us nicely if we would please make sure we have viewer discretion and let them know.
It's a mature audience.
That's what most of our people do, but yes, we will go ahead and do it. So now in the very beginning of our opening title, it comes up and it's on our rotating screen. Yeah, and randomly, as we have these conversations, I flip the screen over to the other one.
Stop warning these motherfuckers, right?
I have to.
Fine.
We're legally obligated.
No, we're not. I just don't want to. I don't want to get banned off of this because this is one of our bigger platforms.
Well, there you go. We like this platform.
We do, and
sure.
Sure. We pay money for it, so might as well just whatever do it. Anyways, back to my story.
Back to your.
So we left. I if you know who I am, I don't drink and drive. If my wife drinks, I drive. I'm completely sober. I don't even touch alcohol at all. If I drink, she'll drive, but usually I don't let her drive because she's really erratic. I do. She drives really erratic, and when I'm drunk, I'm even more paranoid. Oh God, no. So plus, she's hilarious when she's drunk. She's like legitimately funny. She makes stupid off the wall comments. She'll tickle herself pink and she'll just start giggling out the ass. I love it. So we're driving home. We're on I-20, and this is back when we had our first like Dodge van or whatever. And we had dropped some people off, and we were heading home. And she's Randy. She's ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm like 90 on the highway trying to get home. And she's like, let's just pull over right here.
Yeah.
I'm like, honey, no. She's like, seriously, I'm like, I really want to do this. This reminds me of my youth. But we don't really have very tinted windows. Yeah, no, we're not going to. And then she starts grabbing you, and I'm just like, God damn it. I don't even need my hands anymore. My dick's steering the car. Get home. We park in the back. Just lay down the seats. We traded that vehicle in a couple months later. I wonder who had
without getting in the cleaning.
No, I got it cleaned.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
that was nice.
I got it cleaned.
But you left your medicinal jizz in the back.
On the roof. It hit the roof. It hit everything. I went off like great water. Yeah! Kamehameha!
He went off like scream, like scary movie.
Have you seen that new puppet movie?
Time Murder?
Yes. That movie, okay, it is incredibly stupid and dumb, but it's got some very funny points to it. It really cracks you up. It was good writing on that part. Oh, yeah, I forgot my nephew was there. Yeah, no, we didn't.
Yeah.
Because we lost you as a viewer that day. Did you ever go back and watch that episode?
It just got worse from
there. You missed Dick NATO.
I will be back.
Where are you going?
I gotta go take a leak.
Don't be jacking in my freaking bathroom.
Oh, you know it, man. On the ceiling.
Oh, God damn it.
He's going there for medicinal purposes.
Got back pains, bro? You back okay? My dog. Hi, Seth. Miss you at the convention, babe. Yeah. No, we've
jizz in my back. Jizz.
You know me, guys. I will tell all my shit. I really don't care. So I actually like.
You really do.
We were fucking today. We were. Before every show, she's usually trying to give me some. It makes me funnier, chilled out. I'm not too stressed. I can deal with Trey. If Trey was here, that would have been perfect. God damn it. Why did I not save it until he was here?
Why did you waste that when he's not here?
I'm hoping he's watching. Or he'll watch it later, maybe. And then randomly.
I'm sure he'll watch it later.
When he's working, he's just like, what?
We'll hear about it later.
We were shifting or whatever, and this is the sign that you're getting older. I popped my hip, and that is, oh my God, it fucking hurt. I rolled on the here I am butt naked, rolling on the ground, and going, ah! Yeah, I didn't finish. I was like, nope, he's done. He's done. Yeah, Payne said no. So, damn. Is it good? Is it good now? Yeah. Why would it be? Oh, yeah, because last time we were working on it. Yeah, the bathroom's fine. This whole time. You got to have some stories.
I'm sure I do. It was the last 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah. You got no stories?
Sure.
You drink filler? Oh, no, it's empty. You're not gonna tell any of your stories.
Not at the moment, no. I'm good.
I mean, you're famous for telling bad. I mean, the famous one of
I'll
all
tell
time.
bad stuff. I'll tell stories involving bad all goddamn day long. I'll tell stories about me later.
I mean,
Bad stories are hilarious.
The spider one is still my all-time favorite, where he had the girl crawling up the wall while you were sleeping.
I never say spider though. I say it like she was one of those vampires from Blade 2. Like,
yeah, that one.
yeah,
But that's still my favorite. It's
because he's a jerk.
Because you were dead asleep, and then I don't know elbow. What was it, elbow?
Look, okay.
Or
Here's
just
the
the
story.
vibration of the bed.
Here's the story. Here's the story. Here's the story. We went to a party. Me and Bet rode together. We went to a party. It happened to be at the house of a dominatrix we knew, which is normal for us at that point. And this point,
Still kind of
pretty normal right now. We get there. It's a chill party. Nothing's really happening. And I had been up all day working. So I go to the host, the dominatrix, and I go, hey, do you mind if I crash in your bed for a bit? I've been up all day. I'm kind of tired. I just need like a quick 45 minutes. She's like, sure. Knock yourself out. This is the room. No one will bother you. Cool. I go. I lay down. It's a big, giant bed. I'm comfortable. It's like California King. I'm like, oh.
huge bed.
I'm gonna stretch the fuck out. I'm like, blah, all over this fucking bed. It's super soft. Because strangely for a dominatrix, she likes comfy shit. And I'm just laid out. I'm out. And I wake up because I'm in pain. So there's an elbow
That's what
digging into my ribs.
It's an elbow. That's what
And I'm trying to figure out why there's an elbow in my ribs. Like, I'm wondering what the pain is from, and then I know it's an elbow in my ribs. I look over, and there's the host of the party climbing backwards on the bed like one of those weird vampires like Nomak was in Blade 2. Like that part when Donnie Yen stabs one on the wall and he crawls up it backwards.
Right.
Yeah, literally she's doing that. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is causing it? And I see a buzzed little head with purple hair. And I'm like, fucking bat. Fucking bat is eating the host out on the bed I'm trying to sleep in. I don't care what he's saying in chat. Fuck him.
No. Ashley goes, I recently gave Bat a Charlie horse in his ass cheek. He went limp for 2 days. I feel your pain, bro.
That's awesome. So I'm sitting there.
I'm sure you're getting a text message right now going, the fuck?
So I'm sitting there as the host, who is now like half naked and being eaten out by Bat, is crawling backwards on the bed. And I'm pissed because I got woken up. Like, I was comfortably sleeping. I was clearly in here first. There was no one in the room when I got here. Now, there's 3 people in the bed. I'm weirded out because I know she has a boyfriend, but they're poly, and I know Bat has permission. But does this count as a threesome now? Do I need permission? Is he going to be pissy with me? Like, he's my friend? Like, I don't want to argue about this shit. I'm not getting any ass. I was just napping, dude. Like, I was comfortably sleeping. I was chilling. All of a sudden, now I'm in a threesome. But I ain't getting none. So I'm sitting there and I'm pissy. And my first thought is, well, that's just rude. My second thought is, well, fuck them. I ain't leaving. I was here first. My third thought is, time for Jamil commentary. And I proceed to give commentary over their sex for the extra hours. I just scooted over in the bed a little bit. I got out of the center, gave them their space, was on the far end of the California King, took a pillow with me, and laid there and tried to go back to sleep. And occasionally I look over when she said something or moaned something and be like, oh, good work, and high five back. Like, fuck, she was clearly comfortable at this point. So, like, I don't know how long passed. Knock at the door. I'm thinking, all right, it's time for this night to get weirder. I already know it's finna get weirder. Say, this is not even. By the time the sex portion of this story ends, it gets even weirder. It gets weirder after the sex portion. Wait, who said something?
Ashley, she clarified the post. She goes, quote, he walked with a limp. Everything.
Good save, good save, good
Ass
save.
cheek worked.
Good save, Ashley, good save.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a hell of a Charlie horse.
That's a dick killing Charlie horse. That's impressive.
Jesus.
Nice
But-
clarification. Yes, thank you, Chad.
But I'm sitting,
Rose, missed you to it, Cons.
but I'm sitting there. There's a knock at the door.
Knock on the door.
Door opens. In comes the boyfriend.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, this is where it's gonna get weird.
Because now it's a
Or
four-way.
violent.
And it in
Fatal
fact,
four-way this Sunday.
it in fact did not get weird. He had a very calm conversation about something entirely different that was going on outside the door at the party with the host, with his girlfriend. Looked at me in bed and was like, catch y'all guys later. And we're back outside. I'm like, okay.
That sounded like permission to me.
Yeah.
I still hadn't talked to her yet, so
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, I'm not just gonna randomly throw my dick into this. It's not like we're playing dominoes here and I can just throw a bone in.
20.
10, bitch, caca on your forehead.
Sting.
So he leaves.
The mushroom.
So he leaves. At that point, Bat's little sister Caroline comes in, and
Hey, Jenny.
she and
Hey,
I
Jenny.
start to have a conversation about other shit while they're having sex. Like we're talking about random shit, and then we're both commenting on the sex. Then we're going back to talking other shit. Like fuck it, I'm not leaving. This bed is comfortable. Fuck all y'all. Like fuck you, fuck the host, bitch. I was sleeping here. All that shit ends. We're all dying laughing by the end of it because this has just been the most awkward, weird night ever.
Yeah.
And then we go outside to the party, and then at some point, some dude got like a 3-foot-long dick rubbed in his face, a 3-foot-long dong.
Oh.
Because he fell asleep on the couch.
First off, I was like, damn, somebody will hung shit. Walrus, motherfucker.
Well, he fell asleep on the couch with his shoes on, and
Yep, that's the rule.
That's the rule. Like, and you happen to be in a house with the dominatrix, which meant we had all kinds of weird shit sex toys.
Bat goes, I didn't stop railing her during the
At all. He did not pause a stroke. She had a conversation. He had some railing to do. Bat does not stop for anything.
He's gonna get
That
his.
is my brother.
So, no, it's true.
He was committed.
We have seen this, that our team worked an event. It was one of those special events that we worked. And during the entire day,
Yeah.
these are all new to him. So if you've heard these, I'm so sorry. During the entire event, of course, we're all doing our job. Towards the back end of it, it's playtime for people, right? Go play if you want to play.
Right.
Bat's going to go play. At one point, this girl he was just standing and doing this thing with her. She had a puddle on the ground and she lost all function of her legs. He walked about, I'd say 6 or 7 feet to these stairs and just sat there. She had to crawl all the way to him. Next thing I know, 10, 15 minutes later, no more Bat. We don't know where he went.
Oh, I know where he went.
We all know where. Well, we found him fairly quickly because you could hear quack, 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 quack. Come around the corner, the DJ's outside and starts playing Jack Black, Fuck Me Softly.
Oh.
And me and Wolf and a couple of people standing there and we started just hollering, get it, boy, get it. He's like,
He does not need your encouragement.
no, but he didn't miss, even laughing, he never missed a stroke. No, he was dying laughing when that song played, never stopped.
And to be fair, it's not like Bat does not sit there and giving commentary while I was having sex either. Like, me and Bat have had the weirdest fucking friendship brotherhood ever.
That would be the weirdest like commentary. And he broke the back.
I have commentated on lots of Bat sex. Like I've literally sat down and started playing music for the sex while doing commentary for the sex.
Started remixing. Wicka, 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 wicka.
Almost,
Drop
almost.
the beat.
I had a little DJ thing going, turn around and commentate. Like I hooked them up. I might as well play DJ for it. But anyway, we're at the party. This dude passes out. So he passes out, and we saran wrap him to the couch.
Oh shit!
With someone else holding the saran wrap, me lifting the couch up with him on it, and then throwing the saran wrap over. He then gets facially assaulted with a giant 3-foot dong. Like it's all up in his nose. You know him.
I do.
Yes, you do. Well, actually, no. You don't know him. It was going to be Chad, but he woke up first.
Ah.
I almost forgot.
Okay. I was like, I do?
So here's my favorite part of the entire
Where were
night.
you this time, Seth?
My favorite part of the entire night, and that's saying a lot about this entire goddamn night, is the morning when the party's over and half the people have left, or most of them have left. And we're sitting on, and me and Bad are the guys who always stay around to help you clean the party up. Because we're not assholes. So we're helping clean up, and I'm talking to the host, and she just stops and looks at me for a second and goes, I just realized I do not know your name.
That happens to me all the time.
No, she was legit embarrassed. And I'm just like, it's Jamil. We've only met a few times. Hi. You have lovely breasts. Pretty sure I said that to her before, but...
Still, it's just one of those awkward moments.
Yeah. Oh, no, this was after. This was literally after the sex, after the fucking taping the guy to a goddamn couch. After the party's over, me and Bat are still there in the morning helping clean. And then she goes...
That was nice of y'all.
Yeah.
We did that a lot. Because, like, people's houses get trashed in parties. We ain't had shit to do the next day. We were still there and awake.
Yeah.
Might as well. But yes, Bat has also sat there and done commentary while I got head from his roommate once. That was my favorite, most awkward sex moment ever. That's like top 5. I had to think about it. There's a couple that beat that. But top 5 is me getting head from Bat's roommate and her getting a phone call from her boyfriend. Her popping my dick out of my mouth, answering the phone going, "Hey, baby, I love you. What's going on?" And I'm just sitting there. She still strokes my dick, and Bat's just dying. Bat's rolling in the chair trying not to make a sound. I'm just sitting there going... She finishes the call and goes right back, and I'm like, that's a worker right there. She put in work on that.
Damn. That's funny. That's some funny shit right there.
That is my life.
That is porno quality.
We lost people.
Yeah.
That happens.
All right, guys, we're out of time. Join us next week when he takes
out of MAs.
Yeah, right.
We've used all of our allotment of mature audience warnings.
Yeah, we all. I keep flipping it, so every once in a while.
Just in case y'all missed it.
And it rotates in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Your discretion.
Yes, that roomie was, in fact, a pro. She was good.
What was your state again that you have to work on next week?
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Why?
Yeah. Wyoming. Because you picked it.
No, I blindly picked it.
Well, get the boring ones out of the way in the front. And
That's right.
Yeah.
That's most of them.
Gotta have the build up.
Thanks to Seth for joining us this week. Jamil also coming in. Make sure you visit our website, oneupds.com. Check out our website if you haven't done it already. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you guys get notifications when we do go live. Make sure you like our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Twitch if you haven't done that as well. If you do want to be a part of the show, feel free to reach out to us. We're always welcome to have guests on the show. If you want to sponsor or donate to the show, reach out to myself or Jamil. We'll work out something.
Give
definitely.
me your money.
The donations that you give will definitely help the show continue.
More money.
So we really appreciate it.
Lemon pledge.
Can never get through this without lemon pledge.
I need the lemon pledge. No, you provide.
And that's the person that evidently gave him the blowjob. Anyway, thank you guys. We will see you guys later. And thanks again for joining us. This One Up Weekend Live, we're out.